Good evening and welcome to Franklin High School for tonight's Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament Semifinals on Sports Night Indiana, presented by Gandolph Financial Services, Habig Injury Law, Gandolph Bats, and Home Bank. Rick Sauter, it's the county semifinals, nothing like the Johnson County Tournament.
You're right, Kevin, and this should be a barn burner. Both teams have had really successful seasons. Whiteland 9-2 in the year, Greenwood 8-4 in the year, just beating Center Grove, who, as we mentioned last broadcast, Center Grove had been in the final 21 straight years. If not winning it, they're in the final game. So Greenwood got them knocked out, and see if they can beat a Whiteland team who just about a week ago beat them 71-64 in a closer ball game than what that final score ended up to be. But these are two evenly matched teams. It should be a good one here.
Should be a fantastic opening game. You're right. It was last Friday at Whiteland. 71-64, the Warriors beat Greenwood. But tonight, different scenario, county tournaments, neutral floor. We talked to Coach Whitty after the win against Center Grove. He felt like his team defended so well against the Trojans that they can have a similar repeat performance with the defense. They feel like they can be very competitive tonight and maybe get this win here against the Warriors.
Yeah, I think the key for Greenwood is keep that defensive up. That keeps them in the ball games. They got to hit some shots. They weren't very good shooting from the three-point line. It took a decent amount of them, especially that first half. Got a little more inside the second half, and then a big one for Greenwood. We've seen a couple times hit their free throws, and that's going to be a big one late in the game. For Whiteland, they're pretty consistent. They've played teams pretty tightly all year. Won a lot of close games. They've been got 3 or 4 different guys who can score. So they're not a one player person. They've got 4 guys that average almost 9 points a game or above. So should be a nice one.
Whiteland stands at 9-2. Very good at home this year. 5-0, 2-2 on the road, 2-0 neutral floor. For Greenwood, 8-4 on the season, 5-2 at home, 3-2 away. Both the Warriors and Woodman play in the Mid-State Conference. The Warriors at 2-1, 3rd place in the conference, and Greenwood at the moment 1-2, 5th place in the conference. We now see to our left Greenwood on the floor warming up and coming out of the locker room. And warming up to our right now is the Whiteland Warriors coming back. Final couple of minutes before we get to tonight's tip-off. And again, this is game 1 of the county semifinals. Game 2 will feature Edinburgh against Franklin. Franklin beat GCA earlier in the week on Tuesday to advance to the semifinals. Edinburgh received a first-round bye. And for these first 2 opponents in this opening game, Greenwood, again, nice win against Center Grove, 37-33. Rick, very low-scoring game. It was a lot of defense by both teams.
It really was. Really good defense by both squads. Now, neither team shot very well, but that was definitely a big piece of that was a good defensive ball game. So that's how Greenwood likes to play typically, especially other years. They've been scoring a little bit more on average this year, but that's kind of their ball game typically. Whiteland can do a little bit of everything. They've got a lot of guys kind of that 6'2", 6'3" range, so they're not tall, but they're rangy, and they've got 4 or 5 guys who can play interchangeable as far as offense or defense, outside or inside. So should be an interesting ball game how the coaches kind of dissect each other, and again, see each other just a week ago. They kind of know each other's doing, and also we're on a neutral court here at Franklin, so we'll see which team maybe takes a little advantage with the fan crowd and who shoots better.
And Rick, the Warriors, nice win Tuesday, big lopsided win over Indian Creek, 90-49 back at Whiteland. That's a lot of points.
That is a lot of points scored, and that game was relatively close early. We kind of saw the halftime score, and Whiteland really put them away quickly in that second half. So scoring 90 points, I don't care who you're playing against. That shows you got some guys who can put the ball in the basket. So we'll see how Greenwood can defend them up tonight.
Both teams have concluded their warm-ups now to their respective benches. We're just moments away before we go to our PA announcer for tonight's national anthem and starters. So again, this is the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament semifinals. Championship game tomorrow night right back here at Franklin at 7 o'clock. Let's now go to our PA announcer for tonight's national anthem and introduction of the players.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise as you are able as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Once again, good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the first game of tonight's semifinal round of the 2026 Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament. Let's meet the starting lineups for this evening's game, and we'll begin with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Greenwood Woodmen. At one guard, a 6'3" senior, number 2, Asen Swain. At guard, a 6'2" junior, number 4, Owen King. At forward, a 6'7" junior, number 23, Braden Reynolds. At forward, a 6'3" junior, number 33, Benjamin Hummel. And at forward, a 6'7" senior, number 35, Parker Doolin. The Woodmen are coached by Keith Whitty. And now, for the home team on the scoreboard, the Whiteland Warriors. A 6'3" senior, number 1, Peyton Williams. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 4, Jordan Cook. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 13, Tyler Andrew. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 23, Danny Coates. And at forward, a 6'4" junior, number 32, Kyle Edwards. Whiteland is coached by Nate Kennedy. Officials for tonight's game, Greg Hamilton, Christopher Sheila, and Kevin McGee. Good luck to both teams.
All right, we're ready for Greenwood Whiteland. Game 1 of the semifinals, Johnson County Tournament here at Franklin. And Rick, you look around, we got a really good crowd for this Game 1. Of course, as you get closer to Game 2, you get the Franklin Edinburgh fans here. It's going to be really a packed house.
That's the fun stuff when that's sectionals too. When you see that second half of the first game, that place gets jam-packed. But we do have a nice crowd tonight. Both sides. Greenwood's got a really good fan section too, as far as students also.
The tip is controlled by the Whiteland Warriors. Whiteland, the home team, in the white uniforms trimmed in royal blue and orange. The ball tipped out of bounds by Greenwood. Greenwood in the forest green uniforms trimmed in gold. Far side of the court. Whiteland will throw it in.
Greenwood starting on man-to-man defense as expected.
Tyler Enger, the point guard, 6'3", junior. To Jabon Colcott. Ball's tipped around, picked up by the Woodman. King comes up with a loose ball. First possession for Greenwood. Woodman on the attack, on the baseline, spin move, 2 points. Parker Doolin, 2-zip.
Good start for Greenwood. Got it right inside to Doolin, and Greenwood does have a little bit of size advantage. Both Doolin and Reynolds are 6'7", even though Reynolds likes to play more outside. Tallest player for Whiteland, 6'4".
Whiteland, three-pointer, deep right corner, missed by Peyton Williams, 6'3" senior. Rebound, Greenwood.
Yeah, Doolin doing it on both sides of the court. Got that first bucket, got the defensive rebound right there.
Man-to-man defense by the Warriors. Greenwood on the attack, rotating the ball around the perimeter. Entry pass, right block, 2 points for Hummel. 4-0 Greenwood.
Boy, good job by Greenwood moving the ball, and they just brought Hummel, just like they did Doolin, right across the center, posted up right on that block and able to get the shot in. Nice move.
Great start for the Woodmen. Going to the basket and scoring is Calcott. He's a 6'3" junior, his first basket for Whiteland.
Yeah, Calcott averages 17 points a game. That's tops for either team. He's a nice ball player. That was a pretty move right there, and he can really jump, get up high over top everybody.
6:15 to play, first quarter. Out on top, three-pointer, good. Wide open, Braden Williams hits the three-pointer.
Yeah, Braden Reynolds had several lows against Center Grove the other night and just wasn't able to get him in early. Stopped taking him second half, but he got that first one. See if he can, that opens up his ball game for inside and out.
7-2 Greenwood by 5. Whiteland with a three, hit the back point, doesn't go for Kyle Edwards, the 6'4" junior, but the Warriors get the offensive rebound, they'll reset. Calcott goes baseline, lost it out of bounds, it will be Greenwood ball. King really fired up, making a good defensive play on the baseline.
Yeah, Calcott tried to get it through all the way in that baseline corner, and Greenwood blocked him off, really had nowhere to go. Tried crossing it over to Edwards, and ball just hit the out-of-bounds line. Greenwood ball.
7-2, Greenwood with the early advantage. 5:40 on the clock. We're in the opening quarter. Winner of this game goes to the county championship game tomorrow night. Missed three by King. Rebound Reynolds. Greenwood will reset. Reynolds on the dribble drive, gives it up to Doolin on the baseline, terminates the dribble. He's being double teamed. He finds Reynolds in the corner for the three. Reynolds a couple of three-pointers. Timeout called by Whiteland. Couldn't ask for a better start for Greenwood.
You're sure right. I mean, Greenwood hadn't missed a shot so far, and Reynolds hit 2 long threes. That one we thought that Doolin was in trouble, but found his way out of the double team, got over the Reynolds, and he didn't hesitate with that three. Knocked a long one from the corner, and Greenwood 10-2. What a great start for them.
Tonight's Indiana Sports Stream of the 2026 Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament is being supported by Habig Injury Law of Greenwood. If you or your family need experienced legal help, visit HabigInjuryLaw.com or call 317-528-066. That's Habig Injury Law of Greenwood, proud supporters of the hometown teams. Nate Kangany, 7th-year head coach for the Whiteland Warriors. Sectional champs last year under Coach Kangany. Pull-up jump shot going to his right is good by Tyler Angerer. First basket for Tyler.
A pretty move by Angerer. Just kind of waltzed his way over the right side. Did a really nice pull-up jumper. That was smooth.
10-4. Greenwood by 6. Deep three by Swain. Hit the back point. Warriors with the rebound. They push. Calcott takes the three, hit the back part of the rim. Rebound Warriors trying to get to the basket, lost it out of bounds. It's going to be off Greenwood. Whiteland maintains possession.
Yeah, good board there by Peyton Williams, but he just couldn't ever quite find a handle and thought it might have gone off his knee, but Greenwood must have touched it out of bounds.
Calcott between the circles. Hands it off to the point guard, Tyler Angerer. The junior going to the basket, has his shot blocked. He gets it back. It was Reynolds, the 6'7 Reynolds with the block shot. Misses on the follow-up. Rebound Doolin, outlet goes to King. Greenwood on the attack. Working the ball around the perimeter. Swing down the lane, finds Hommel. He scores on the backdoor cut.
Well, that's a pretty move by Asen Swain. Almost got himself up in the air, but he was under control and got to cutting Hommel for an easy layup. Really pretty play.
4:05 to play in this first quarter. 12-4 Greenwood with the early lead over Whiteland. Missed shot by the Warriors. They get the offensive rebound. They rotate the ball around the perimeter on the penetration drive. That's Peyton Williams. Fouled. Count the 2 points for Williams. He's at the line to shoot one.
Well, that was a great move by Williams. Just took it strong. I think he just kind of had it in his head. I'm going to go in and see what happens here. And able to get that shot off. It bounced off the back of the rim and bounced in. And also got the foul on Reynolds. That's his first foul on either team. He's going to have a chance for a three-point play.
Williams, senior, averages a tick under 3 points a ball game. He's got 3 points with that free throw. (12-7). Greenwood leads it.
Good pressure by Jordan Hendricks. He's just in the ball game for Whiteland.
King throws it underneath. Reynolds goes off glass. Left block a little bit too strong off the bankboard. The Warriors in transition, scoring. Dane Kuntz, the 6'3 senior, with his first basket.
Good move by Kuntz. He averages 15 points a game. Second leading scorer on the team. It looked like it right there. That was a pretty drive.
Since the timeout, Rick, the Warriors have really responded. Great defense inside. Missed shot by the Woodmen.
They're getting it up and going. They get a rebound. They're coming as fast as they can down the court.
Warriors hit the three, and now Coach Whitty wants a timeout. Three-pointer good by Kuntz. He's got 5 points. First three-pointer for the Warriors. And we have a tie ball game.
Boy, what a response by Whiteland. How that timeout. Greenwood had all the momentum, and Whiteland has just put it to them here in those last 2 minutes to get this ball game tied up, and now they've got all the momentum going. You can tell Whiteland wants to get that ball and get up the court. They're going to run and gun. You can see why they average almost 70 points a game.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Gandolph Bats. Gandolph Bats makes fully custom handcrafted wood baseball bats engraved and colored exactly how you want them. From game bats to trophy and souvenir bats. They offer very competitive prices based right here in Johnson County, and they ship nationwide. Visit GandolphBats.com or call 317-989-5726. 3 minutes to play in this opening quarter. We're tied 12-12 between Greenwood and Whiteland. Woodman with the basketball, cross-court pass. Knocked into the backcourt, chased down by King, and it's off Whiteland. Heads-up play by King, throwing that one off Calcott.
That was a good play by King to get back and get it, but really good hustle by Calcott. He made that steal. He is very quick. He almost beat King that ball, and he was 4 or 5 steps behind him to start with.
Woodman in the half court. We see Tharp in the ball game for the Woodman. Deep right corner, Doolin trying to go baseline, double team, good defense, but he finds Tharp under the basket. Tharp's shot rolls off the rim. Warriors in transition. Ball gets away from Edwards. Loose ball foul going against Edwards.
Yeah, it's going to be Edwards. He just kind of pushed over Ronan Tharp there to try to get that ball back.
Jordan Hendricks in for Whiteland, playing at guard. He's a 6-foot junior, guarding the ball out on top. That's King.
Boy, Whiteland's really picked up their defense. There's another steal.
Coons with the steal and the slam. The breakaway dunk. Coons 7 points, and Whiteland with its first lead of the ball game, 14-12. Good response though by Greenwood. Game tied.
Ben Hommel, great rebound and went strong in the bucket. Got that layup. This game's back and forth. Really well played game so far by both teams.
Tied at 14, 1:45 on the clock, opening quarter. Greenwood led early. Nice comeback by the Warriors. Baseline, Williams throws the ball to the corner. Hendricks rotates it high left side. We have a foul. Kyle Edwards missed on the three, but he's fouled. Rick Sauter, he'll get 3 shots.
Yep, they're going to get Hommel, and he just got too close to him on that shot. He's going to get 3. First foul on Hommel. Really, nobody's in foul trouble at all. Just 2 fouls on Greenwood and 1 on Whiteland so far. We just got 1:30 left.
Free throw is good by Edwards. Whiteland back in front by 1. Hits on the next as well. Couple of points here for Edwards from the free throw line. Shoots 77% from the charity stripe, averaging 8.5 points a ball game, 4.5 rebounds per ball game. 6'4" junior hits all 3 free throws.
Whiteland 4 for 4 from the free throw line today. Good start for them from that opportunity.
Warriors by 3. Woodman with the basketball, attacking on the baseline with Tharp. Had the ball taken away. Hendricks comes up with the steal, and he is fouled by King in the backcourt. Number 1 on Owen King.
So the Warriors are really doing a nice job. Anytime that ball gets in the corner or even near the baseline, they're double teaming, and that's starting to pay off. They've got 2 or 3 steals now, either on the ball or on a pass that somebody's anticipating where it's going.
Calcott, fall away, jump shot, rimmed it. Follow-up, doesn't go for Edwards. Rebound, Greenwood, and a foul committed in the backcourt against the Warriors. Josh Longway, 6'3" sophomore in the ballgame for the Warriors, commits the foul. Whiteland 2 team fouls, Greenwood 3. 50 seconds left to play, opening quarter. Tharp brings it to Reynolds, high left side. Reynolds, couple of dribbles, terminates the dribble. Bounce pass out on top, nearly taken away by Hendricks.
Oh, got him.
Foul on top. 3 shots here for Greenwood.
Longway made a good block, but he just moved forward and got him in the body after the shot.
That's Jerome Davila, the senior guard in the contest. He was fouled, so he gets 3 shots. First one is a swish. First point for Davila. Hits on the next. Tyler Anger back in for the Warriors. Davila on the third free throw, missed it. Rebound, Reynolds goes up with a shot, had it blocked. Davila gets the loose ball. In the corner, Reynolds, high arching three. Air ball, he was long with it. Calcott with the rebound. 17-16, Whiteland by 1, and now the Warriors can go for the final shot of the first quarter.
Yeah, that looks like 23 seconds to go. That's what they're going to do. Got Calcott up top.
Anger now holds it, high left side. Actually, that's Coons, excuse me. 6'3" senior guard. Having a fine opening quarter. He has 7 points. Down to 5 seconds, 4. Penetration in the lane, out on top. Coons wide open, three-pointer is off the rim, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter. We got a good one, as expected. Whiteland by 1 over Greenwood, 17-16, and the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament Semifinals, game number 1 on Sports Night Indiana.
In Greenwood my entire life. Born and bred, went to Center Grove High School, proud graduate, go Trojans. I enjoy this community. It's my home, it's growing, it has lots to offer, and I'm excited to be a part of it. At Greenwood, we are a full-service bank. We can handle your needs from simple personal accounts, savings accounts for your family, auto loans. If you need to have a mortgage, we can meet that need. Emily Wrigley has been in our office for years and knows the area. Scott Hines is Center Grove. He has lived here his entire life and is fabulous. You're not going to find anybody more local than us.
Underway here in the second quarter at Franklin. Greenwood with the basketball, down 1 to Whiteland, 17-16. And the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament, game 1 of the semifinals. And Owen King lost control of the dribble, went on the floor to try to retrieve it, and he's called for his second foul. Warriors slow start first quarter, but boy, did they come on strong at the end of that opening quarter. A missed shot by Anger. Woodman with the basketball. Doolin goes baseline. He's on the baseline looking for a teammate. Finds Davila out on top. Had it knocked away. Regains control, goes inside to Doolin. The 6'7" senior goes off glass, missed it. Reynolds with the follow-up, missed it. He tries it again. He scores and won. Reynolds with such great size and jumping ability. Again, he's 6'7". He puts it in, and he'll be at the line to shoot one.
Yeah, good job by Greenwood on offensive boards this time. Whiteland's defense just been suffocating the last couple of minutes, but Greenwood was able to get the ball up there, and good job by Reynolds. Get the rebound, went up strong, got fouled, and missed the free throw though.
Yeah, he struggles at the free throw line. He's at 50%.
Yeah, we saw that Tuesday. Missed a lot of free throws against Center Grove.
Woodman back in front by 1, 18-17. Whiteland with the basketball, just under 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Warriors working against this man-to-man defense. Attacking the basket is Anger down the lane, missed the shot. On the rebound, it goes off Greenwood out of bounds. It'll be Whiteland ball. Off the out-of-bounds play, looking, still looking. Throws it out on top to Williams. Around the perimeter, Hendricks takes the three, miss it off the rim. Rebound Doolin. Parker Doolin, 6'7" senior with the rebound. Oh, great execution. Davila gets the basket, but how about the pass from King? He gets the assist.
Yeah, that was a good give and go to King, and then King saw somebody coming on him and had the peace of mind to get it over to Davila. Easy layup. A great pass by King.
In the lane, jump shot. Calcott gets the roll. His second basket, he has 4.
Calcott, Anger, and Coons, they're all about 6'3", really quick, and handle the ball. That's 3 really good athletes right there.
Quick shot, Doolin, three-pointer, missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound Peyton Williams for Whiteland. Here come the Warriors. Calcott looking to go one-on-one. Goes down the lane, throws it to the corner to Angerer. Angerer goes baseline, out on top. It's Hendricks wide open for a three. Missed it. Kicks out long. Chased down by Whiteland. Coons with the rebound.
Wow.
And he takes the shot. Jump shot good from the free throw line.
Pretty move by Coons. Just kind of looked up and saw somebody wasn't running tight, so he pulled up about 16 feet and knocked it home. Great move.
Warriors back in front, 21-20. 5:20 on the clock, second quarter. Inside, Doolin goes off the glass and scores. Parker Doolin with 4.
Boy, back and forth we go. Both teams offensively have been really strong today.
22-21 Greenwood. Williams off glass, too hard. Rebound Reynolds. Greenwood pushing across midcourt with Owen King. Swain fakes on the shot from the perimeter.
Oh, wow.
He goes inside. We got a hard foul. We did notice Swain tonight, Rick. He is wearing a knee sleeve, if you will, on his left knee. Might have tweaked it Tuesday against Center Grove.
Yeah, we heard from some of the Greenwood people that he tweaked it a little bit. He was going to give it a go, and he's looked good so far. Haven't been able to get too many shots off. Whiteland's really keen on him. He's one of the leading scorers for Greenwood, averaging 16 points a game.
He hits on the first free throw. Foul called against Calcott. Swain averages 17 points a ball game. He had 12 against Center Grove on Tuesday.
And we got those, he didn't score in the first quarter. He got those kind of really second, third quarters where he got hot.
Gets both free throws. 24-21 Greenwood. First couple of points there for Swain in tonight's ball game. Back the other way, the ball gets tipped around. Greenwood comes up with it. Doolin once again tries to work his way to the right baseline, goes down the middle. He's fouled on the shot. He'll get 2 free throws. Rick, he is a handful.
Yeah, when he gets going downhill, good, 6'7", he's not, super big as far as thickness, but he's got good jumping ability and nice shot fakes also to get the guys up in the air.
Second foul against Kyle Edwards of Whiteland. 3 team fouls against the Warriors. Doolin at the line shooting a couple of free throws. He hits on the first. He has 5 points in the ball game. He struggled from the free throw line against Center Grove.
Actually, most everybody from Greenwood did. And Center Grove struggled from the line too. That was just a knock 'em, slap 'em, slugfest, that ball game. This game's much more fluid and fast paced. Fun to watch.
A lot more, it's more fluid tonight.
Definitely.
A lot of defense on Tuesday by the Trojans and Woodman. He misses on the next free throw. 5 points for Doolin, 1 out of 2 from the stripe. 25-21, Greenwood by 4. 4.5 minutes to play in the first half. Three-pointer doesn't go for the Warriors. That was a missed shot by Caden Lee, a 6'3 junior who just checked in. Benjamin Hamel.
Hamel just back in the game and made a really pretty drive and just got it to leak over the rim to get that bucket in. Greenwood's now 6-point lead.
Rick, I got Hamel with 8 points.
Yeah,
he averages
really good
about
first
5.5.
That's
so
right.
Phenomenal first half. Missed shot in the lane. A follow-away jump shot by Angerer. Battle for the rebound. A foul inside against Greenwood.
That was close.
Hamel's going to get the foul. He thought he had a clean block. Kyle Edwards at the line to shoot 2.
That's going to be Hamel's second foul. Both Hamel and King have 2 for Greenwood, and Longway and Edwards have 2 for Whiteland.
Edwards hits the first free throw.
Edwards now 4 for 4 from the line so far today. He got fouled on 3 and made all 3 earlier in that first quarter.
Good rotation, gets the swish. 5 points for Edwards. All from the free throw line. 27-23 Greenwood with the lead and with the basketball. 3:45 to go in quarter number 2. Winner advances to the county championship tomorrow night. Doolin for 3. Rimmed it. Angerer with the rebound. Angerer spin move. Out on top. Lee rotates it. Kuntz pull up jump shot is good. He's in double figures with the 11.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of array of shots for Kuntz. He's had, they called a foul on. Whoa, wow. See who they got. I think that's going to be 3 on Owen King.
It is number 3 on Owen King. Had the ball taken away. Trying to get it back. Commits the foul. King will leave the ball game again with 3 fouls.
Yeah, nice defense there by Caden Lee to jump up and tip that ball and grab it. Got the foul called against King also.
Calcott back in for the Warriors. Davila in for Greenwood. Warriors trail by 2. Deep left corner. Didn't last long. 3-pointer good by Caden Lee. His first 3.
Lee's coming to ball game, giving him a nice boost defensively, and then just got that 3 there. Been a nice job so far.
Warriors by 1. Down the lane. Swain on the way up has swiped out of his hands, out of bounds. He thought he was fouled. No call. It will be Greenwood ball under its own basket. Swain will throw it in.
Really been a game of momentum things, Kevin. We've seen both teams get hot back and forth and run off 6 or 7 in a row, and then lo and behold, the other team comes right back.
Tharp also in the ball game for the Woodmen. Swain will run the point guard position. Goes down the lane, jump stops, and takes the shot, miss it off the rim. Calcott with the rebound. Swain in the backcourt, applying the pressure on Calcott. Into the front court, now down the lane. This is Edwards scoring. Kyle Edwards with 7 points.
Edwards averages 8.6 a game, just below 9. He's got 7 already. Played a whale of a ball game so far himself.
Greenwood dominated early first quarter and second quarter, but it's Whiteland at the late first and second quarters.
That's right.
30-27, Warriors by 3.
You really hear this Whiteland crowd.
Foul as Reynolds going to the basket on that left side. Put up the shot. He'll get 2 free throws.
Personal foul number 1. Peyton Williams is first. Number 4 on the team. Cheering for the Woodmen.
Peyton Williams Sr. with the personal foul. Reynolds hits on the first. 9 points for Reynolds.
Greenwood will be in the 2-shot penalty going forward. That was a 4th foul on Whiteland. 2 minutes to go.
Hits on both. He's Greenwood's first player in double figures. Warriors by 1, 30-29. 2 minutes to go. Second quarter. Quick shot. Right wing 3-pointer doesn't go, but the Warriors get the rebound. That was a air ball by Kuntz. Rebound by the Warriors, and now the pass deflected and stolen by Greenwood, but Greenwood gives it right back to the Warriors, and Lee going to the basket has his shot blocked out of bounds. No foul called. Ball out of bounds for the Warriors, and Coach Kangany and the Warriors wanted a foul.
Yeah, referee did a good job, right? Going to Coach Kangany and telling him exactly what happened. And Coach Kangany shook his head, said, okay. Right, the fans didn't take it quite that well.
3-pointer swish. Big-time shot by Dane Kuntz.
Okay, Kuntz is a heck of a ball player. He's been inside and outside, played good defense. Really a strong player.
That's his second 3-pointer. 33-29, Whiteland by 4.
Yeah, he's got 14 points on the night, Kevin. Big game.
He's the leading scorer for both teams. Jump ball. The Warriors tie up Reynolds. Jump ball.
And you can see a little frustration with the Greenwood players. Whiteland just has 5 guys all over the court. Again, a bunch of guys 6'2", 6'3", that can jump, and all very, very quick. Athletic team for sure.
Whiteland ball following the jump ball. 33-29, Warriors by 4. Anger back in for the Warriors. 1:15 to play in this opening half.
White kind of playing a modified 4 corners right here. Might be going for one shot. A lot of time though. Nope, there they go.
Calcott just wanted to spread it open to go one-on-one. Off the dribble drive, he scores. He's got 6.
Boy, that was a heck of a move by Calcott. He is very quick and went that left side and got the rim really quickly. Nice move.
Warriors making a lot of noise. Greenwood player down, shot blocked out of bounds. It'll be Greenwood ball.
Greenwood got a little break there. Swain was definitely out of control, but Whiteland must have tipped it out.
Great student section for both Whiteland and Greenwood tonight.
Really is a big crowd, both sides. Great high school atmosphere right here.
6-point advantage for Whiteland. Greenwood will throw the ball inbounds under its own basket with 53 seconds to go. Goes to Reynolds. Attacks the basket. He's fouled. He'll go back to the line to shoot 2. Reynolds in double figures with 10 points. At the line to shoot 2, where he's 2 of 3 tonight. First one no good. One more for the 6'7" junior. High arching free throw. Caught a lot of rim, rolled off. Coach Woody off the bench for Greenwood, trying to get his players in the right position here defensively. Once again, Whiteland spreading the floor, trying to create some driving lanes. Baseline drive, Edwards goes and scores. He's got 9 points.
Yeah, that four corners is working well. They're spreading the floor, and Greenwood being overly aggressive. Whiteland's able to get some shot fakes and get a layup.
And Greenwood turns the ball over in the backcourt. Foul called against Parker Doolin. Rick, what a run here by the Warriors.
Yeah, it really has been. They've really come on in this second quarter. For being down 7 or 8 early, they've looked really good. They will take the last shot here.
Down to 13 seconds. Calcott dribbling out on top, working against Reynolds. Brings it high right side with 6 seconds. 5. Penetrates, goes off the glass, left it short. Rebound, Swain. Make that Tharp with the rebound, and that will take us to halftime. What an opening first half. Whiteland Warriors lead Greenwood 37-29 in the first game of the semifinals of the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament here at Franklin. We'll take a break. This is Sports Night Indiana.
At Peterman, we are raising the bar for home service.
We host classes nearly every working day,
with thousands of hours of training invested in our field professionals each year.
so you know when Peterman shows up, you're about to receive expert care.
Home ownership is already stressful enough.
So when it comes to peace of mind for your home,
Trust Peterman to get it done.
and for a limited time, get a free furnace from us.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com for details and to schedule.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. we see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
I have lived in Greenwood my entire life. Born and bred, went to Center Grove High School, proud graduate, go Trojans. I enjoy this community. It's my home. It's growing, it has lots to offer, and I'm excited to be a part of it. At Greenwood, we are a full-service bank. We can handle your needs from simple personal accounts, savings accounts for your family, auto loans. If you need to have a mortgage, we can meet that need. Emily Ribley has been in our office for years and knows the area. Scott Hines is Center Grove. He has lived here his entire life and is fabulous. You're not going to find anybody more local than us.
We're at halftime here at Franklin High School. Whiteland leads Greenwood 37-29 in the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament semifinals. This is game number 1. Game number 2 will feature Edinburgh against Franklin. Kevin Conrad along with Rick Sauter with you tonight on Sports Night Indiana. Rick, a very entertaining first half. Again, just a game of runs of Greenwood early on in the first quarter, controlled things. Then they controlled it early on. I felt like second quarter, but the end of the quarters belonged to the Whiteland Warriors.
Sure did. Whiteland, first off, just catching my breath. I'm glad we had a break there because that was breakneck speed back and forth. And I was really impressed with both teams. But Whiteland, once they really turned up their defense, they got Greenwood hurried. And that's not really what Greenwood wants to play as much. At Whiteland, they get that rebound. They're straight down the court. They've got 5 guys that can handle the ball, so it doesn't make a difference who gets it underneath. They have to make a pass out. They're taking it and going. And that really showed up. They got hot that second quarter and spread the floor, able to get some good layups, able to get a couple of offensive rebounds, and really pushed Greenwood into taking some really tough shots. After that first 5 minutes that first quarter, Greenwood really didn't have an open shot the rest of the half.
Rick, you have our scores from the first half.
I do, Kevin. For the leading Whiteland Warriors, they had 6 players score in that first half. They were led by Dane Coons, who really had a heck of a first half, both sides of the court. He had 14 points. Very consistent, too. He had 7 in the first, 7 in the second, had a couple three-pointers, and played a heck of a whale of a ball game, and he has 14. 9 points for Kyle Edwards, who averages 8 points a game. He has already eclipsed his average. He's got 5 for 5 from the free throw line also. He has 9. 6 points for Jobin Calcat, who really started to take control a little bit in that second quarter. They kind of spread the floor and let him drive, and he got a lot of quickness and scored a couple layups there for 6. 3 for Peyton Williams. 3 also for Caden Lee off the bench, and 2 for Tyler Anger to round out scoring for the Warriors. For the Greenwood Woodmen, they were led by Braden Reynolds. He had 10 points that first half, 6 in the first quarter, 4 for second, was only 2 for 5 in the line, and we kind of mentioned the free throw shooting for him is not one of his best assets, but hopefully he can get that going a little bit more in that second half because they're going to need it. Ben Hommel had 8 points, a really good first half for him in that first half going. 6 of those in the first quarter. 5 points for Parker Doolin. 4 points for Jerome Davila, and 2 points for Asen Swain to round out scoring for the Woodmen.
So once again, it's 37-29 Whiteland by 8 here at intermission over Greenwood. In that opening quarter, Whiteland outscored Greenwood 17-16, and the Warriors outscored the Woodmen 20-13 in that second quarter to take a lead of 8 points here at intermission. Tonight's webcast being brought to you in part by Gandolph Financial Services. Financial advisor Dan Gandolph has been helping individuals and families plan for the future for nearly 30 years. From retirement planning to wealth management, get guidance you can trust. Call 317-887-9434. Gandolph Financial Services, member FINRA and SIPC. Also, big thank you to Habig Injury Law, Gandolph Bats, and also Home Bank for being our presenting sponsor tonight as well. Rick, you look around, the more and more people filing in, getting ready for game 2, and it's always the second half of the first game that you get that really peak attendance.
Yeah, you're right. We had a really good attendance so far just with these two teams. Both sides are pretty full, and really good student output too for both teams. And you'd expect that, being two teams are having very successful seasons so far. But yeah, as the Franklin and Edinburgh fans start filing in here in the second half, we won't see many blue seats that are left open here. But it's been a nice crowd, very loud crowd too for both teams. So fun game to watch.
So this is the 67th Johnson County tournament. Started way back in the 1920s, went through the mid-1960s, and then went on a hiatus for about 39 years. They brought it back in 2004-2005 season. So since bringing it back, this is the 22nd Johnson County tournament, and this is the first time that the Center Grove Trojans will not be in the championship game. Quite a run for the Center Grove Trojans to go 21 straight.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. 21 straight games to be in the final, but beat by Greenwood in that Tuesday game, and so we're going to have a new champion and a new finalist this year, and well deserved by either one of these two teams. They both played well in this first half, and we'll see who gets to that final game. And probably on paper, whoever wins this game will be the favorite in that game. But again, especially if it's Franklin maybe getting out of that second game, this is their home court, so that's advantage there also.
The series between Whiteland and Greenwood over the last 40 years, it's 40-31, advantage Greenwood by 9 games.
Wow, yeah, well played, well even series so far. And I think you mentioned, Kevin, since they came back from that hiatus, that Greenwood has not won a sectional or a county championship.
They actually won back in 1965. That's the last time Greenwood won it. That was the last year that they played it. Then they went on that 39-year hiatus. And you're right, since they've resumed, it's been Center Grove, Whiteland. Of course, GCA won one.
Green Christian won that one about 5 years ago.
And I believe that's it.
Okay.
And Franklin as well. Yeah. So those are the 4 teams that have won it since they resumed it in 2004.
Okay.
Yeah, Johnny Marlin, GCA, won it that few years back for GCA. All right, we're ready for the second half. Third quarter's underway.
Greenwood can do what they started off doing, kind of control, slow down a little bit, get the ball inside. They can pitch out if they need to, but work those 6-7 guys, Doolin and Reynolds, try to get something inside.
Whiteland man-to-man defense. Greenwood working the ball around the perimeter. Swain goes inside to Hommel. Had it knocked away. Good defense by Anger.
It was. Hommel had a chance. If he would have caught that cleanly, he was going to get a chance for a layup, but good job by Anger to get his hand on it.
Original starters for both teams. Anger, a couple of times off the hardwood with the dribble. Gives it up, now gives it to the corner. Three-pointer short by Peyton Williams. Ball tipped out of bounds.
That's going to be 4 on King.
Whistle foul on the play going against Owen King. Number 4 on Owen King. The junior will exit the ball game. He is replaced by Tharp.
Yeah, that's a big loss. King's not a big scorer, but he's one of the ball handlers out there for Greenwood. And having 4 this early, he's going to have to sit for a while.
Peyton Williams scores.
Good out-of-bounds play. They found Williams underneath, wide open, and just laid it in. Some sort of blown assignment there by the Woodman.
Missed shot by Greenwood. It's being tipped around on the rebound. And we have a technical on the Greenwood bench. Technical on the Greenwood bench. So Whiteland shooting some free throws. Calcott hits the first free throw. He's got 7 points in the ball game. Misses on the next free throw. So the technical was called on the assistant coach for Greenwood.
Must have said a couple wrong words. And this is officiating committee we've seen for many years, Kevin. They don't take a lot of grief. You make one comment, you're not going to necessarily get a warning.
Whiteland with possession. Calcott, perimeter jump shot, missed it. Rebound Dula. Greenwood just needs to regroup. They're down 40-29. Nice little give and go inside, but Reynolds not able to finish. It was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're right. That good job by Whiteland coming on, but yeah, that should have been an easy bucket for Greenwood.
Reynolds upset with himself on that one. Calcott in the lane, pivots, throws it back out on top to Angerer. His pass is taken away by Reynolds. Intercepted by Reynolds. Swain throws it ahead to Doolin. Doolin down the lane. Runner is no good. Rebound, Kyle Edwards.
Well, there's just been a lid on the basket for Greenwood this last 3 or 4 minutes of first half and here in the second half so far.
Calcott passes to Angerer. Angerer dribbles down the lane, takes it to the corner. Williams for three, hit it again. He's getting hot.
Yeah, it's a good job by Whiteland. Their quickness has gotten them to get inside where somebody's got to come over and help, and they've left Williams and Edwards a couple times in that corner, and they both knocked a couple threes down.
Swain, three-pointer for Greenwood is good. That was deep. And a quick timeout called by Coach Whitty.
Yeah, Swain needed that one. He just had 2 points to the ball game, and he's there tied for leading scorer. He needs to get in this ball game to get them back here, and that was a big three there.
Full timeout called by Greenwood. 5:23 to play in this third quarter. 43-32. Whiteland with the advantage over Greenwood. Once again, a good start here for Whiteland to begin the third quarter.
Sure is. Whiteland has come out good defensively again, and Greenwood's had some decent shots inside. They've just not been able to knock them down. Heck, the toughest shot they took was Swain's shot. He nailed that three, but Whiteland's done a nice job of dribble drive. If they don't have it, they'll bring it back out again. If they do have to take it, otherwise they'll find an open man for the three or start back over again, and that's played really well here in the second half.
Whiteland, a couple of losses on the season. They got a loss against Plainfield in the conference, and they lost at Center Grove by 10. So just the 2 losses on the season. They're 9-2.
Yeah, we know Plainfield, they're top 15, 20 teams in the state, so that's no embarrassment on that loss.
Whiteland has won the county title 10 times. Last time they won it was 2022. Greenwood 7 county titles. Again, like we said before, their last county championship back in 1965. Whiteland with the basketball, going to the rim. Landed up there too hard is Peyton Williams. Here come the Woodmen, and Hommel scores. He's in double figures with 10.
And nice shot by Doolin. Got the rebound, took it down. Thought he might get himself stuck in the air there, but made a nice, smooth, high-level pass to Hommel there for the layup.
In the lane, shot missed by the Warriors. Rebound Greenwood.
A nice drive there by Peyton Williams. Just didn't get it to go, and Greenwood had a chance to chip away again.
Long three by Swain. He hit one just moments ago. Misses here, but Hommel somehow rips down the board and puts it in on a reverse layup.
Well, Hommel's had a heck of a game. That was a nice play there. Calcat had it, but Hommel just ripped it away from him and laid it in. Nice play.
Great response following the timeout by Greenwood. Nice cutting play. Pass goes inside for the basket to Kuntz. He's got 16.
Great play by Kuntz, and Kuntz is smart there. He got it in the air and just went straight up with it while he was in the air versus coming down to have all the guys come around him.
A missed shot by the Woodmen. In transition, the Warriors going to the basket. Angerer miss. Follow up by Lee. Had it blocked. Doolin with a 2-on-1 break. They go back to Doolin with the alley-oop pass, and there's a whistle outside. A referee calls a foul against Whiteland. Kuntz with his third foul.
Yeah, that's a big foul there on Kuntz. He's been their leading scorer tonight. 16 points, and his third foul. He's probably going to sit out the rest of this quarter.
Yes, he goes to the bench, along with Peyton Williams on the bench. Off
Nice
out of bounds play. Scoring is Tharp. His first 2.
Great out of bounds play by Greenwood there. The Clark kind of got lost in shuffle and then made a quick cut to the basket. Saw him and he had an easy layup.
Greenwood cuts a deficit to 7. Calcott had it knocked away. Davila in the ball game with the basketball. He is fouled in the front court. Ball out of bounds for Greenwood.
They're going to get Calcott there. Got it stolen away from him. Tried hustling back to make a play, but got Davila's arm. They usually call that from behind there. And Greenwood has a chance to now down 7 to cut this little cut him sleep.
Swain dribbles between the circles. Bounce pass, high post, goes to Doolin. He goes to the basket, got off balance, misses the shot. Rebound, Whiteland Warriors in the corner. That's Kyle Edwards. He finally gets out of the corner with a pass. Tyler Anger.
Oh, wow.
Shot blocked by Hommel. Chased down by the Whiteland Warriors. Great defense by Hommel inside.
Was. That was a quick block by Hommel. He got it fast. Nice shot fake.
He blocked Longway, and now we got a player down for Whiteland. He went up strong to the basket. He's down. He got hit in the face area. He's fouled. Now he's to his feet. That's Kyle Edwards trying to walk it off.
Yeah, great shot fake by Edwards. Had a layup, but Swain came over to stop it, and he made sure he got a hard foul on it. I think that was malicious, but he got him pretty good.
Trying to give him some extra time.
Oh, they're going to call intentional.
So now they're going to put an intentional foul on Greenwood. 2 shots, and Whiteland will get the ball. So the foul called against Swain of Greenwood. His first. Free throw no good by Edwards. One more for Edwards. And then the Warriors will have the ball out of bounds. Hits on the next. He's in double figures with 10. 46-38, Whiteland with the lead. 2:51 to play in the third quarter. Longway holds it around the perimeter. Edwards. Anger dribbles down the lane, dumps it off the Longway down low. Shot fake, goes up and had it blocked. Goes to the corner, picked up by Anger, goes back to Longway, goes off the glass, missed it, whistle, foul against Greenwood. Josh Longway, the 6'3" sophomore, at the line to shoot 2. Third foul on Benjamin Hommel. Rick Hommel with 3 and King on the bench with 4 for Greenwood. A couple key players in foul trouble, and Longway misses on the free throw.
Yeah, Greenwood's not really deep either, so they're going to have some guys step up, and really going to need to see Swain and Reynolds and Doolin get it going.
Longway misses both free throws. Ball tipped on the rebound, controlled by Davila of Greenwood. Now had it knocked away from behind. Going to the basket, Edwards scores. He has 12 points. 10-point lead for Whiteland. Tharp trying to get to the basket. His pass is taken away. Anger with the steal. Lee, high left side, had it deflected by Swain. Anger with the basketball, and they're trying to get him to jump ball, and a timeout called by Whiteland. And we do have a technical called against Whiteland. So Whiteland was able to get the timeout. Coach Kangany called the timeout. His player was hung up here on the near side, right in front of the bench. And I think the Whiteland player must have said a magical word close enough to the official to get the technical.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Anger there. I think he wanted that foul, but they got the timeout. There was a foul, but the timeout was called first. And
we're going to make a dead ball contact technical foul on number 13 of Whiteland, Tyler Anger. That's his second.
Yeah, that technical's on Anger. That was who had the ball. That was so double team there.
So 2 fouls on Anger.
Yeah, okay, you're
That's
right.
what they said, 2 fouls on Anger. So should be some technical foul shots here for Greenwood.
Yep.
Timeout was called by Whiteland. Stops the clock, 1:58 to play in the third. Greenwood trails by 10. Parker Doolin at the line to shoot a couple of free throws. So each team now with a technical in tonight's ball game. Parker Doolin rolls in the first one. Six points for Doolin. One more for the senior, averaging 17 points a ball game. Swishes the next one. Eight-point lead for the Warriors. Greenwood will throw it in. Midcourt, far side of the gymnasium.
Yeah, big call there. Not only Greenwood get 2 shots, but Whiteland was going to have a timeout with the ball out of bounds, but that's going to be Greenwood's ball, so chance for a 4-point play.
Hand check foul called against Caden Lee, his first.
Now starting to pile up a little bit in this quarter. Both teams will be in the bonus going forward.
Yeah, each team 4 fouls. You're right. From here on out,
yeah,
2 shots. 1:45 to play in the third. Greenwood trying to get back into this one. They were down double digits. It's down to 8. Ball tipped out of bounds. Good defense by Hendricks for Whiteland, knocking that one out of bounds. Greenwood will throw it in with Tharp right in front of the Greenwood bench. Swain dribbling out on top, working against Calcott. Goes down the lane, double pumps it, goes off the glass. Tough shot, good defense by Calcott. Long way with the rebound. Outlet pass goes to Hendricks. Goes off the glass, missed it, tough angle. He's fouled, he'll get 2 free throws.
Yeah, it's got Parker Doolin, that's his second.
Hendricks, 6-foot junior, averaging 4 points a ball game, 58% from the free throw line this season. Hits on the first.
Yeah, when you look at Whiteland's lineup, with Williams and Coons, obviously they're one of the leading scorers, both seniors, but they got a heck of a roster returning next year too.
A lot of depth, a lot of talent.
Yeah, they really do.
Coach Kangan, he's done a really good job to build the talent and depth here at Whiteland. 50-40. Greenwood trails by 10. 1:10 to go into third. Reynolds to Doolin, high right side. Out on top. Tharp goes back to Doolin. Doolin spins to the middle. Underneath. Swain with the left hand scores. Swain with 7 points.
Good job there by Swain. He's going to go up with his natural right hand and saw he's a little bit too far in the basket, so switch over to left and got it just far enough out that he can make that layup.
Whiteland, 4 corners. Final 40 seconds of the third quarter. Edwards penetrates the lane. Pass to Lee in the corner, around the perimeter, down to 30 seconds.
They're going to try to go for one here. Through 4 corners right now.
I would say go for one, or they try to drive that lane.
I don't think so. It looks like Calcott's got it up here. I think now they're down to 20. They're set for going for one.
I think you're right. Calcott now puts the ball on the floor. Davila bringing out the pressure on him. Down to 10 seconds. Down the lane. Bounce pass goes left side. Long way. Had the shot blocked by Doolin. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Loose ball picked up by Edwards. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Kyle Edwards picked up the loose ball. Went to the basket. Missed it off the bank shot. And he'll be at the line to shoot 2. He's got 12 points in the ball game.
Greenwood just couldn't corral that first shot. Ball bounced around a little bit, but Whiteland got it. Nice pass into Edwards, and Davila fouled him.
He swishes the first free throw, 13 points for Edwards. He averages close to 9 points a ball game, so well above his average tonight.
Edwards been money from free throw line, 7 for 8 today.
He's been very, very active tonight on defense. He hits both free throws. He's got 14 points. 52-42. Greenwood down 10. Last second shot doesn't go for Greenwood. Big quarter for the Warriors, leading by 10. And the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament semifinals, game number 1 on Sports Night Indiana.
In Greenwood my entire life. Born and bred, went to Center Grove High School, proud graduate, go Trojans. I enjoy this community. It's my home. It's growing, it has lots to offer, and I'm excited to be a part of it. At Greenwood, we are a full-service bank. We can handle your needs from simple personal accounts, savings accounts for your family, auto loans. If you need to have a mortgage, we can meet that need. Emily Ridley has been in our office for years and knows the area. Scott Hines is Center Grove. He has lived here his entire life and is fabulous. You're not going to find anybody more local than us.
Fourth quarter underway. Whiteland with the basketball and a 10-point lead, 52-42 over Greenwood here at Franklin. And the opening game of the Johnson County Tournament semifinals. Game 2 will feature Edinburgh against Franklin. Reach-in foul called against the Woodman. That is Asen Swain, guilty of his second foul.
Whiteland well equipped to kind of take some time off the clock too. They got 5 guys can handle the ball.
Off the out-of-bounds play, basket for the Warriors. Who scored that one?
Peyton Williams. It's his,
he's in double figures with 10.
Yep. And we've seen a couple times out-of-bounds plays get wide-open layups. 2 for Whiteland, 1 for Greenwood. You don't see that often.
Inside, Doolin couldn't handle the basketball. Warriors come up with the loose ball into the front court. Anger flips it back to Edwards behind the three-point arc. Back out on top to Anger. Now back to Talcott. Basket, Warriors. Timeout, Coach Whitty of Greenwood. Full timeout by Greenwood. So, Rick, did Calcott get that last basket?
Yeah, Calcott's basket there.
He's got 9 points in the ball game. Yep. And a quick timeout by Coach Whitty.
We're really impressive by Whiteland. They're just spreading the floor out. They've got a little bit of quickness in several positions, and they're taking full advantage of driving the bucket and making really good decisions, either pulling up, taking that shot, going all the way they have it, or making a nice pass to a wide open guy or back out. We haven't seen any charges taken. We haven't seen really many turnovers from Whiteland either on those drives.
Tonight's Sports Night Indiana stream of the 2026 Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament is being supported by Habig Injury Law of Greenwood. If you or your family need experienced legal help, visit HabigInjuryLaw.com or call 317-528-0666. That's Habig Injury Law of Greenwood, proud supporters of the hometown teams. .705 to play in this opening contest. Greenwood trails 56-42. Owen King, junior point guard, back in the ball game playing with 4 fouls. Swain out on top, a whistle under the basket. Foul against the Warriors. Tyler Anger picks up his 3rd foul. Each team now with 1 team foul here in the 4th. King throws it in. Reynolds backs his way down to the right block. Took a tough shot. Missed it. Whistle. Ball out of bounds. Off Doolin. It'll be Whiteland ball.
Woodman just aren't getting anything easy underneath or outside right now. Whiteland's just been all over him.
Calcott. Pass to the corner. Kuntz misses on the 3. Rebound, Reynolds for Greenwood. Throws it ahead to King. Greenwood on the attack. Hands it off to Reynolds. Takes it to the corner. Hommel fires the 3. Missed it. Weak side rebound. Doolin. He's fouled at the line to shoot 2. Rick, we talk about the Warriors offensively looking really good tonight, but how about their defense?
Defense, since that first quarter, it is really buttoned up tightly. They've, again, quick hands, quick feet, help really well. And they're not the biggest team, but, again, they don't have anybody really little either. They're very quick hands-wise, too. They've done a nice job and really kind of shut Greenwood's offense down.
Doolin misses the first free throw. The senior has one more. Swishes the next. 8 points for Doolin. Colcott between the circles. Slowing the tempo just a little bit here for the Warriors. Down to 6 minutes in the fourth quarter. He fakes on the three in the corner now. Colcott with the runner on the baseline. Missed it. Ball tipped right to Reynolds for the rebound. King now throws it ahead to Hommel. Hommel trying to dribble across the court. Had it taken away. Here comes Colcott.
Whoa, wow.
And he tried to dunk it. Had it blocked.
Wow.
And now another block by Reynolds. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Whiteland ball. That was Kyle Edwards trying to go up with a power move, and Reynolds came over and blocked it. So a couple of nice defensive plays by the Woodmen.
Sure was. That was a great play defensively. And boy, Colcott was going up. I think he was going to hammer that thing down. That was a play by him, and it just got in the way in time. Great block. Glad Calcott's back up. He hit the ground hard.
He did. He seems to be okay. Ball was tipped out of bounds by the Woodmen. Warriors throwing it in once again. 5.5 minutes to play in the fourth. 56-43. Whiteland with the advantage. Spreading the floor. Four corners by the Whiteland Warriors. Again, they're looking to drive, obviously take some clock. And Edwards goes baseline. He put it off the glass too hard. Gets his own rebound. Goes up again. Had it knocked away, but it goes right to Calcott. And now Calcott called for traveling on the takeoff. Coach Kangany and the Warriors not liking that call.
Yeah, I didn't see too much of a travel there. You see that a lot of time, but yeah, Whiteland not too happy. Greenwood got a chance. They're down 13. They're going to have to start scoring quickly here.
Reynolds inside. Doolin fakes. One dribble. Fakes again. Goes off the glass. Missed it. Gets his own rebound. Tries it again and missed it. Heck of a job by Peyton Williams inside. He's 6'3". He's a senior. He's got a football-type body, really physical, but didn't foul.
Yeah,
Ball's out of bounds. It's going to be, looks like a Greenwood ball.
Ball out of bounds. You got him on the floor. And Doolin missed a point-blank layup, and Williams is really putting a lot of pressure on. There's a good move by Doolin.
Doolin wasn't going to be denied. Baseline drive, count it, and one. He's in double figures with 10. Timeout called by Coach Kangany, a 30-second timeout. Greenwood trying to make that one final run here at Whiteland. They still have time, Rick. 5:01 to play.
Well, they do, and Whiteland does have four guys right now with 3 fouls, so they get too many more here. They could start to see some attrition from Whiteland. Greenwood has King with 4, and Hommel has 3, but Greenwood needs to. That was a good play right there to have Greenwood Doolin there. Knock this 3-point play down, and Greenwood's going to have to start getting some steals and play some good defense here to get that ball back quickly.
Initially, they thought this was a 30-second timeout. Now it's actually a full timeout. That's all Whiteland has left is a full timeout. No more 30-second timeouts. Greenwood already back out on the court, ready to go with Doolin at the line to try and convert on an old-fashioned 3-point play. He's got 10 points in the ball game. Trying to get this to a 10-point ball game. Game 2, host Franklin will take on the Edinburgh Lancers. Stay tuned, we'll have that stream for you coming up here in Game 2. And we'll be back tomorrow night as well. County Championship, 7 o'clock right here at Franklin. And he hits on the free throw. 11 points for Parker Doolin. 10-point lead for the Warriors. 5 minutes to play. Reynolds, little man-to-man of his own defense in the backcourt. And they break it and they score. Dane Kuntz scores inside. He's got 18 to lead the Warriors.
Yeah, good ball move by Whiteland and Kuntz. He's gotten that ball in the air and gone straight up with it rather than coming down before anybody gets to him. Nice play.
Inside, not quite able to finish. Doolin. Again, they're doing a good job putting a body on him, making it difficult for him to get a clean shot inside. Swain with the steal. Outlet goes to Reynolds, and he scores. He's got 12 points. Good hands by Swain to snag that one out of the air.
You look up, it's still just a 10-point ball game. It seems like Whiteland should be up more than that, but Greenwood now kind of half-court trapping him.
Warriors continue to run the four corners, flashing players into the middle, and now the ball is kicked out of bounds just to my left up into the bleachers. It went off Greenwood.
Yeah, good hustle by Reynolds there to almost get the steal. Greenwood playing really aggressive now as they know they have to get this ball back, down 10.
Ball goes into the backcourt now to Tyler Anger. He takes it across midcourt into the corner. Wide open Edwards for three. Missed it. Rebound Greenwood. Swain pulls down the rebound. Finds King. We have 3:50 to play in the ball game. Greenwood has a chance to cut it to single digits, and they do. Swain cuts to the basket. King with the assist.
Yeah, I can hear the Greenwood crowd start to wake up here a little bit, down to 8.
Baseline drive, Kuntz fakes, now goes up, had it blocked, and now the outside official says there's a foul against Greenwood. Putting that foul on Benjamin Hommel, that'll be number 4 on Hommel. Kuntz at the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that was one of those plays you see in the NBA almost. If that would have gone in, they might not have called a foul, but since it didn't, called Hommel, and that's his 4th.
Kuntz at the line with 18 points in the ball game. Chance to get to 20. Hits the first free throw. Now 19 points in the ball game. The average is 15.
Yeah, Kuntz has played a really well-rounded game. He's hit from outside. He's hit from underneath. Played good defense. Been all over the court.
One more for Kuntz. Trying to get it back to a 10-point game, and he does. And he's got 20 points in the ball game. King gets a high ball screen, dribbles to the right, swings it back to the left side. Swain. Reynolds out on top. Goes to King, high right side. 3:20 to play in the ball game. In the right block, Reynolds goes off glass, scores. 14 points for Reynolds.
Greenwood picking up this half-court trap. We got Reynolds up top. As soon as they come across, they're trying to trap.
Calcott bounce pass to the baseline to Williams. Missed the shot. Battle for the rebound. Picked up by Edwards of Whiteland, and he somehow falls down and scores. He's got 16 points in the ball game.
Wow, Greenwood played good defensively, just couldn't get that defensive rebound. Whiteland took advantage.
Doolin, quick three, missed it. 10-point lead for the Warriors, 2:40 to go. Calcott down the lane, scoops it in. 11 points for Calcott, and now a steal by Lee. He's fouled. A steal in the backcourt by Caden Lee. He takes it strong to the basket. He's fouled. He'll be at the line to shoot 2.
Good play by Lee. He was just kind of laying in the weeds there, waiting for that pass to come in. It's almost like C.J. McConnell for the Pacers. Unsuspecting, got that pass away, went straight to the bucket, got fouled. He's going to have a chance to add to this 12-point lead.
Asen Swain picks up his 3rd foul. Free throw is good. First point for Caden Lee, playing off the bench tonight, and this one around the cylinder and finally drops.
I'll tell you, Kevin, Whiteland's been really good from the free throw line too tonight.
Defense has been great. Free throw shooting really solid.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm very impressed with this Whiteland team. Lee thought he had a clean block. Foul called against Lee. A couple of free throws here for Asen Swain. Swain, and now in double figures, hits the first free throw. 10 points. Two minutes, 22 seconds left to play. Good rotation, missed it though, rattled out. Rebound, Doolin almost came up with it. Loose ball, Reynolds picks it up. He tries to go to the basket and scoop it in, but he cannot.
Greenwood's had at least 5 or 6 of those that have just kind of layups that have just kind of bounced off the rim one way or the other.
Reach-in foul going against Asen Swain. 4 fouls. 4 team fouls against the Woodmen. Next one will be 2 shots. So it is 4 team fouls. against the Woodmen.
I think it's the other way around. Yep, they're trying to get it correct. I think it's 5 on Whiteland, 4 on Greenwood. So both teams should be
trying to get that scoreboard corrected. Meanwhile, the Woodmen are going to sub in with Tharp. Reynolds will take a break. Two minutes to play.
Whiteland with 5 ball handlers on the floor. They're not easy to trap.
Swain trying to get a steal. Whiteland doing a good job so far handling the pressure. Kuntz throws it to the corner. Williams back to Kuntz.
Oh boy, almost.
Edwards chases down the ball. He's fouled.
That's going to be it on King.
5 fouls on Owen King. Davila comes in for King. Edwards will shoot 2. 16 points in the ball game for Edwards. Make it 17. What a ball game for this young man.
Yeah, sure is. He's doubled his average scoring at 8.6.
One more for Edwards, 6'4" junior.
And he's 9 out of 10 from the line today, too. 10 out of 11.
18 points. Davila on the perimeter. Pass to Doolin. On the right wing. Pull-up jump shot by Tharp. Doesn't go. Cleared out by Whiteland. Kuntz with the rebound. Edwards back to Kuntz. Full court pressure by Greenwood. Some helter-skelter defense. Trying to force a turnover, and Calcott on the way up. Lost it. Had it knocked out of his hands. Goes off Calcott. It will be Greenwood ball with 1:04 to play. Swain. Hommel. Hommel's had a really good game tonight for Greenwood. Tried to force it up going to the basket. Missed it. Outlet pass goes to Williams. Almost out of bounds. It is out of bounds. He tried to save it. Could not. It will be Greenwood ball. 49 seconds left. So, Rick, the Warriors will punch their ticket to the county championship game tomorrow night.
That Warriors 15-point lead. They're going to move on. And well-played ball game by them.
And now Coach Kangany starting to empty his bench. Lucas Holder in. He's a freshman. Dilraj Singh, freshman in the ball game.
Joey Culver, another freshman.
So some freshmen coming in for Coach Kangany to get that experience. This format of the county, Rick, is very much like playing a sectional. Swain hits a long 3.
Well, and this atmosphere tonight was sectional-like, too. Both teams had great crowds and really brought the energy. Well-played game.
But you play the game early in the week, and then you come back on Friday in the semifinals and the championship tomorrow night. Three-pointer no good by the freshman Singh from the deep left corner. Final 20 seconds. Davila for 3, got it. 7 points for Davila.
And Coach Whitty's wondering where the heck were these threes here for the last 3 quarters of the game. They hit 2 in a row. A little too late.
Foul against the Woodmen, stopping the clock with 16 seconds.
That's going to be Swain's 5th foul.
Chase Johnson, a junior, checking in here momentarily. Holder, the freshman, at the line, shooting some free throws. He's got some pretty good numbers from the free throw line. He's 5 for 5 for the freshman.
Okay.
Let's see what he does here in the county tournament. And I jinxed him.
Yeah, I'm sure some nerves were hitting this ball game.
His first varsity miss. He's now 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Lucas Holder, freshman. Some more subs here for both teams. Some subs for Greenwood. Zeke Falcons in.
Isaac Bemis. Yeah.
Gavin Arnold. Comes back, hits the next. So Holder scores 1 point here in this county tournament. 10 seconds to go. Ball out of bounds. Last touch Greenwood. Whiteland with the basketball. The Whiteland students, fans chanting already, we want Franklin.
I think Edinburgh would love to have something to say about that, but we got a game to play.
It's kind of like the old days when the Boston Celtics fans would say, we beat LA. Remember that? Beat LA?
Sure. Heck yes.
That great rivalry back in the 80s.
Big time. With Bird and Johnson and Kareem.
I remember the Celtics one year, they didn't make it to the NBA Finals. They lost, I think, to the 76ers, and the Celtics fans still were chanting, beat LA.
Really?
They
That's
wanted
funny.
the 76ers, I think it was, to go on and beat the Lakers. Free throw is good by the freshman, Lucas Holder.
Holder's got a smooth touch up there.
Sure does. And misses on the next. Arnold goes all the way and scores. Gavin Arnold at the buzzer. That's your final. 70-61. The Whiteland Warriors get it done. They're headed to the county championship game tomorrow night to play the winner between Edinburgh and Franklin. They're going to play in game 2. Whiteland now 10-2 on the season. Greenwood falls to 8-5. And Rick, we knew this would be a good matchup, a lot of offense, but wow, Whiteland so impressive with not only with their offense, but their defense also very impressive.
Yeah, very quick hands, very athletic team. Basically play 5 guards out there that can all do a lot of different things. And they're a handful, and that's a team that can really do well in the tournament too, because they have really good free throw shooters, play good defense, really handle the ball well, and they'll be a tough out going forward. And whoever wins the second game, Whiteland's going to be formidable tomorrow night.
So coming up on our post-game show, we'll have Rick get everybody up to date on tonight's scores, and also we put an invite into Whiteland head coach Nate Kangany to join us on the post-game show, and possibly a couple of the Whiteland players as well. But first, we'll take a break. 70-61, Whiteland over Greenwood. In the county semifinals, game number 1. Whiteland punches its ticket to the county title game tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. They will play the winner between Franklin and Edinburgh. That's coming up here in game 2. This is Sports Night Indiana.
At Peterman, we are raising the bar for home service.
We host classes nearly every working day.
With thousands of hours of training invested in our field professionals each year.
So you know when Peterman shows up, you're about to receive expert care.
Home ownership is already stressful enough.
So when it comes to peace of mind for your home,
Trust Peterman to get it done.
and for a limited time, get a free furnace from us.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com for details and to schedule.
Simple moments, ordinary experiences. They happen every day. Each one of them small, yet make our lives special. Maintained by a company that cares about you. Everyday moments like these brought to you by Peterman Brothers, where great service runs in the family.
I have lived in Greenwood my entire life. Born and bred, went to Center Grove High School, proud graduate, go Trojans. I enjoy this community. It's my home. It's growing, it has lots to offer, and I'm excited to be a part of it. At Greenwood, we are a full-service bank. We can handle your needs from simple personal accounts, savings accounts for your family, auto loans. If you need to have a mortgage, we can meet that need. Emily Ribley has been in our office for years and knows the area. Scott Hines is Center Grove. He has lived here his entire life and is fabulous. You're not going to find anybody more local than us.
Game one in the books. 70-61, Whiteland over Greenwood. Whiteland advancing to the county championship game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock to take on the winner of game two between Edinburgh and Franklin. Edinburgh and Franklin now warming up. Rick Sonner, just a overall great opening game here tonight. It's quite a treat to watch these two teams square off.
Really was fun game to watch. Both teams solid, really good players on both teams and well coached. And a little bit of tale of from the beginning game when Greenwood really got hot early and kind of controlled the tempo actually too. And they were playing fast-paced like Whiteland was kind of really wanting to play, but hitting shots and scoring. Whiteland then turned on the defense and really got going once they did and kind of took control of the game and just kind of gradually pulled away. I think great coaching by Coach Cagney, and they've got a veteran team, really two seniors, but really a lot of guys can do a lot of different things. They can score, they can play defense, a lot of ball handling, and really impressive game overall by the Warriors.
Rick, you have our scores from tonight's ball game.
I do, Kevin. Whiteland had 8 players score, and they had 4 players in double figures. They were led by senior Dane Coons, averaging 15 points a game. He had 20 tonight. Really nice all-around game. He had 14 of those in the first half when he was really hot. Got a little bit of foul trouble and sat out a little bit here in the second half, but played a great game all around with 20 points. 18 points for Kyle Edwards, and he was really hot from the free throw line. 10 for 11 from the free throw line tonight, and really great all-around game by Edwards. Only averaging roughly 9 points a game, and he doubled that tonight with 18. 11 points tonight for Jabon Calcat, and you can just see his athletic ability. Very quick. He got up a couple times, looked like he might get dunked, get a couple dunks, but got fouled, and really was the guy that kind of controlled things out front in that point guard play with that 1-4 offense, and he had 11. 10 points for Peyton Williams. He had most of those in that second half. We had 5 points for Caden Lee, 2 points for Jordan Hendricks, 2 points for Tyler Enger, and 2 points for Lucas Holder, the freshman coming in late. For Greenwood, they had 7 players score tonight. They also had 4 players in double figures. They were led by Ben Hommel. He had 14 points, 8 of those the first half. Started getting some foul trouble in the second half, and that kind of limited him a little bit there, but he led Greenwood 14. 13 with Asen Swain, kind of like the Center Grove game. It was kind of cool that didn't score in the first quarter, only had 2 1/2. He got a little warmer in that second half, 5 in the third, 6 in the fourth for his 13 points. 12 points for Braden Reynolds, 11 points for Parker Doolin, 7 points for Jerome Davila, 2 points each for Ronan Tharp, and 2 points for Gavin Arnold to round out scoring for the Woodmen.
Thank you, Rick. And now joining us will be Coach Cagney, head coach of the Whiteland Warriors. We'll get his thoughts on tonight's nice win here against the Greenwood Woodmen. And Coach, first of all, congratulations. Your team played well, Coach. All aspects tonight. Let's start with defense. Defense wins championships. You guys played well defensively tonight.
Yeah, defense. The defensive side of things is something that we talk a lot about. We preach it. It's got to be part of our identity. But for us, we know that we've got a balanced group offensively. We know that we're going to be able to put points up. And so for us, the defense is the side of the floor. You take care of that. You let our offense do our thing. And, night in and night out, we're able to be pretty competitive.
I'll say, Coach, a little bit of a slow start in that first quarter, but you take the timeout, and your guys responded after that timeout.
Yeah, I mean, we got a really coachable group, a really connected group. Obviously you don't want to get off to a slow start. Obviously you don't want to have to burn that timeout to talk through it, but, they're coachable. They understood. They're competitors. We don't have guys that don't want to be coached or have a hard time getting called out. They just want to be successful. And so we called that timeout. We just talked about what we got to do a little bit better. There's a couple things that they were exploiting, but really we just weren't playing with much purpose on offense, and defensively we were getting beat on too many small things.
And, Coach, this is a format very similar to the sectional. You played the game on Tuesday, come back tonight, championship tomorrow night. I know a lot of coaches like this format with the county. It really prepares you for the sectional. Absolutely. We try to do a couple things every year to kind of prepare for March. And so, like, over Christmas break, we always take a trip and we try to go somewhere where we have to spend the night, just in case we got to a regional to where we have to spend the night. And it's kind of cliche or cheesy, but we'd say it's a business trip. We're going down there to accomplish something. So when you go down there with a bunch of high school guys and you spend the night, we want them to see like what that's supposed to look like. That way, if in March we're playing for something really important, we've already done that. And then the county is great for preparing for sectional because, again, like you said, we got the Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and it just helps with our preparation. We're very process-oriented, how we scout, how we prepare and game plan for teams, how we practice through the week. And so having a week like this really sets us up for March. I would say, Coach, you're now in your 7th year at Whiteland. It seemed like just yesterday was your first year, but you really built the program at Whiteland. We were just commenting during the broadcast. You got a lot of talent. You got a lot of depth. Some young guys, not just senior-oriented, but a lot of talent throughout all your classes.
Yeah, I mean, we have worked really, really hard, both our staff and our players going through. It's something we take a lot of pride in, doing things the right way and developing kids and making sure that, if you're willing to work really hard for us and you're willing to put in time throughout the year to improve yourself and to be a part of our team and, be a part of our identity, then we want to make you the best you can be. And I think, I really appreciate the compliment because I feel like it just shows that we know how to develop our kids and our kids are willing to be coached and developed. And if you'll do that, we can put you in a better situation.
And, Coach, last year you won a sectional. I know that's the big goal this year, obviously win county, but also ultimately you want to win a sectional and get the deep run in the tournament. But what did your team learn last year in winning that sectional and making that run last year?
Honestly, I think it was just kind of it proved that all the time and effort that we put in and the things that we're coaching and the development in the offseason and all that, I think it just kind of gave our guys that confidence that what we're doing is good and we are building this program. And tonight was the 10th win for the season and now this is 6 straight years with 10 or more wins, and the last time that happened at Whiteland was in the 1960s. And so it's just like little things like that just to show that this era of Whiteland basketball is successful and only getting better.
Coach, you brought a couple of your top players with you tonight. Tell us a little bit about these 2 young men.
Well, we brought Dane Coons and Jovan Calcat, and both of these guys are, first of all, they're amazing kids, good students, great kids. They work really hard. They're competitors. They're absolute dogs on the court. Both of them they're 2 of our better defenders. Obviously, they can score in bunches. Dane started the year as our leading scorer, and he started to get some leading scorer treatment from opponents, but yet he's still been able to produce. And then Jovan, he kind of got off to a slow start shooting the ball, but we just kept telling him, I know he was frustrated, but we kept telling him, like, hey, good shooters, the averages are always going to find a way to figure themselves out. And so I just told him, I said, I know that you've started not shooting the ball well, but that just means that you're in for a great, rest of the season. And the last few weeks, he's really played well. So these 2 guys lead us. They're respected by their teammates. They're respected by their coaches, and we're really happy they're on our team.
Coach, very impressed with your team, very impressed with your win tonight. Greenwood's a good team.
They're a really good team.
Coach Whitty does a really good job coaching. All the best tomorrow night in the county championship.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. We'll hand the microphone, if you don't mind, Coach, to your next player there. We've got, again, Dane Kuntz joining us. He had a marvelous game tonight. Dane, let's see here. We had you with 20 points tonight. Season high?
No.
No? Played well, though. Tell us about your game tonight.
First and foremost, I want to give all glory to God. I think we played good defense tonight, and our offense was just clicking when we were moving the ball to a zone, and they were pretty tight in the gaps, so we were just attacking the gaps and then making plays out of that.
I was just talking to Coach. Your defense was incredible tonight, your team defense. Just talk about your defensive effort tonight.
We do a really good job staying in the gaps and forcing double teams. That way we can get the steals that we do and put them in bad spots for us to make plays and then run out in transition.
Dane, you're a senior this year, so just talk about the team chemistry. I feel like you guys are a close-knit team.
Yeah, we all get along like a lot. We're all pretty close. We have some classes together. And as a team, we hang out outside of just practice, and then we have team dinners, stuff like that. We're just really tight as a team, and we all love each other like brothers.
So as a senior, what goals have you set for yourself this year? Last year you guys won the sectional. I'm assuming first goal might be tomorrow night. You're going to be playing in the county championship.
Yeah, some goals, obviously county, mid-state, and then I wanted to get that regional. Even though I didn't play last year, I was out due to injury. I still want to get that back for our other teammates last year just because that was a heartbreaker last year in that game.
What's it like playing with that young man next to you, the junior? He's quite special.
Yeah, he's awesome. He works hard. Nobody works harder than him.
I thought he was going to get the dunk here tonight.
Yeah, I thought he got fouled, but I guess not.
He hit hard. Yeah, I'm just glad he's okay.
Yeah, he's good.
Dane, congrats on the good win tonight. Greenwood's always a worthy opponent. I know you played him twice just a week ago, and you play him again tonight. Never easy to play him that so close together. But all the best tomorrow night in the county championship.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, Dane. Go ahead and hand it over to Jobin. Again, Jobin Calcott will join us next.
I'll get out of the way.
Jobin, congrats. You okay? I thought you were going to get this dunk, and they claimed it was a clean block, but are you okay? You fell hard.
Yeah, I'm good. I thought I got fouled, too. I thought I was about to get one down. I got one down on Indian Creek on Tuesday, and I thought I was about to, get the crowd hyped, and I thought I got fouled, but, it's all right.
Tell us about your game. First time I got a chance to see, I was very impressed with your game. Looks like you like to go off the dribble.
Yes,
you like
sir.
to penetrate, but you also got the perimeter game to go with it as well.
Yeah, I had a big night against Greenwood last Friday. I had 27 points. I was looking to dish the ball more. I knew it was going to be scout heavy, and our guys stepped up, and I'm super proud of our guys. Kyle Edwards, Dan Coons, Tyler Anger. That's just down the list. I'm just super proud of those guys for stepping up.
Also, you got that great vision as a guard. I noticed when you penetrate the lane, obviously you're looking for your shot, but you've also did some good job of making that extra pass to get that high percentage shot. Just talk about involving your teammates.
Yeah, I love getting my teammates involved. Start of the year, we started off slow with ball movement. The ball was sticking a lot, and Coach Caney tried to emphasize that, the more you move the ball, the more the ball's going to come back to you. And, I just love getting my teammates involved. And I think Kyle Edwards had a great night tonight. He almost had his career high for the season tonight. So, he played amazing, and I'm super proud of him.
I say you got a lot of options, don't you, offensively?
Yes,
yeah. If somebody's got a little bit of an off night, there's plenty of guys to pick it up. But let's talk about the other side of the court tonight. The other side of is the defense. Your guys' team defense was impeccable tonight.
Yeah, we work on defense every day on defense. That's really one of our main focuses. We're a defense team first. We want to, get our butt down and guard. Effort's a big thing, in our program, and it starts on defense. You know what I mean?
I do, and coaches, of course, preach defense wins championships,
Yep.
And that's where you guys are headed tomorrow night to play in the championship against either Edinburgh or Franklin. And just maybe talk about how special is this to be able to play in the county tournament?
It means a lot. We hit 10 wins tonight, moved down to 10-2, and just to give you the county championship to get the spot, this is just amazing for us. And we're going to get it done tomorrow, move up to 11-2, and hopefully we can get a good celebration going tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night you get a chance to cut down the nets.
Yes, sir.
And it's a special game.
Yep.
Jobin, thanks a lot. Hey, great game tonight. Good win against Greenwood. All the best tomorrow night.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate Coach Kangany and a couple of the players from Whiteland joining us here on the post-game show. So, again, the Whiteland Warriors with the win, 70-61 over Greenwood. So they're now in the county championship game tomorrow night. And Edinburgh, Franklin just finished up their warm-ups. They've now gone back to the locker room to get ready for this opening quarter. And we've got about 5:40. So what we're going to do, we're going to take another break, and then we'll be back to get you ready to go for the county semifinal game number 2, Lancers and Grizzly Cubs on Sports Night Indiana.
At Peterman, we are raising the bar for home service.
We host classes nearly every working day.
With thousands of hours of training invested in our field professionals each year.
So you know when Peterman shows up, you're about to receive expert care.
Home ownership is already stressful enough.
So when it comes to peace of mind for your home,
Trust Peterman to get it done.
and for a limited time, get a free furnace from us.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com for details and to schedule.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
I have lived in Greenwood my entire life. Born and bred, went to Center Grove High School, proud graduate, go Trojans. I enjoy this community. It's my home. It's growing, it has lots to offer, and I'm excited to be a part of it. At Greenwood, we are a full-service bank. We can handle your needs from simple personal accounts, savings accounts for your family, auto loans. If you need to have a mortgage, we can meet that need. Emily Ribley has been in our office for years and knows the area. Scott Hines is Center Grove. He has lived here his entire life and is fabulous. You're not going to find anybody more local than us.
Welcome back to Franklin High School for the 2026 Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament semifinals. Game number 2 featuring Edinburgh against Franklin. Here on Sports Night Indiana, presented by Gandolph Financial Services, Habig Injury Law, Gandolph Bats, and Home Bank. Kevin Conrad along with Rick Sauter. Welcome everyone to our coverage of the county tournament. Game 1 going to the Whiteland Warriors. Whiteland in the county championship tomorrow night, and now we get ready for game 2. Rick Sauter, Franklin at 7-5, taking on Edinburgh, who stands at 2-9.
Yeah, and obviously Franklin is the favorite coming in, playing the home court with a winning record. Edinburgh, quite a bit smaller school compared to some of these larger schools here in the county, but you got to play the ball game, and both these teams had to watch that last game, being, I'm sure, pretty impressed with both teams, but especially Whiteland, who really, I thought, was really impressive as far as you heard them in the post-game show as far as sharing the ball and playing good offense and defense, and they showed it tonight. Nice ball game.
Both teams now to their respective benches. Let's now join our PA announcer for tonight's introduction of the starters.
Once again, good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the second semifinal game of the 2026 Johnson County Boys Championship between the Edinburgh Lancers and the Franklin Grizzly Cubs. Let's meet the starting lineups. First of all, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Edinburgh Lancers. A 5'8" senior, number 4, Bailey Cotton. A 6'3" senior, number 21, Samson Parkhurst. A 5'9" freshman, number 22, Charlie Roberts. A 5'10" junior, number 41, Aiden Swallows. And a 6'8" sophomore, number 54, Max Dotson. The Lancers are coached by Devin Burton. And now for the Franklin Grizzly Cubs. A 6'4" junior, number 13, Drew Works. A 5'11" senior, number 12, Omari Thomas. A 6'3" senior, number 11, Luke Sherry. A 6'3" senior, number 2, Trent Hall. And rounding out the Franklin starting lineup, a 6' senior, number 3, Jackson Doddridge. Franklin is coached by Adrian Moss. Officials for tonight's game, Brian Lamb, Kevin Brown, Nathan Magnuson. Good luck to both teams.
Franklin in the white uniforms, trimmed in royal blue, getting some final words from their head coach as they go now to the court. Head coach Adrian Moss, now in his 5th year at Franklin, a couple of sectional titles under Coach Moss. Edinburgh in the dark gray uniforms, trimmed in black and red. Head coach Devin Burton in his 3rd year with the Lancers, and the tip is controlled by the Lancers. Man-to-man defense. Franklin coming out double-teaming the ball quickly. So far, the Lancers handling the pressure. That's Bailey Totten, the point guard. In the corner, a couple of dribbles by Samson Parkhurst. Now a skip pass going to Charlie Roberts. Franklin really coming out with a blitzing-type defense.
Yeah, they are. They're kind of trying to double-team all over the court if they can.
So far, though, the Lancers handling the pressure very well. Lancers start off the season, a couple of wins, but since then they've lost 9 straight, so trying to break that skid here tonight.
I think the Lancers looking to try to get into Dotson, Max Dotson, the good size sophomore. He's 6'8".
Around the perimeter. Yeah, you're right. They're trying to get him inside, and now a shot by the Lancers doesn't go for Bailey Totten. He's their leading scorer, averaging 12 points a ball game. Franklin with the rebound and on offense for the first time tonight.
Edinburgh setting up in a 2-3 zone.
Not quite the crowd we had for the second half of that Greenwood-Whiteland game, but still a solid crowd here for this second contest. And we got our first foul, a missed shot by Franklin on the rebound, a foul against the Grizzly Cubs.
Yeah, it's going to be on Trent Hall, his first foul. Franklin now picking up about three-quarter court. Looks like they're in some sort of a potentially trap up top. Yep, they are.
Yeah, it looks like a half-court trap, like a 1-3-1 or something like that. Yeah. So far, the Lancers doing a good job. They get the shot from the corner, missed by Samson Parkhurst. The follow-up is good. First 2 points going to the Lancers. Max Dotson, the sophomore at 6'8", using that size.
Boy. And Dotson, 6'8", and he is big. I mean, we saw both Doolin and Reynolds last game for Greenwood at 6'7", but more thinly built outside guy. Dotson's a true big guy underneath.
Perimeter shot, three-pointer short.
Good rebound there by Aiden Swallows, the junior.
Omari Thomas with that 3 attempt.
Franklin very experienced. Five starters are all seniors.
Backdoor cut. Pass going to Parkhurst. And now a 3 attempt by Totten. Missed everything. Franklin students chanting air ball. 2-zip though. Lancers lead the Franklin Grizzly Cubs. 5:40 to play first quarter.
And Totten averaging 12 points a game. He's taken 2 of their shots. The first one was a really good one, just bounced out. That one just a little short on that 3.
Deep left corner, Drew Wirtz, 6-foot junior, takes the 3, did a shot fake, dribble, and then took the 3 and drilled it. Franklin on the board. Three-pointer for the Lancers is good, left-handed 3, drained it. That is Charlie Roberts, he's a freshman.
Good looking left hand shot there by the freshman Roberts. No hesitation taking that 3.
3 for the Grizzly Cubs is good. That's Wirtz again. Back-to-back 3s.
Yeah, Wirtz averaging 4 points a game. He's got 5 already. That's first 5 points for Franklin. Great start for Wirtz.
Scoreboard says 5-5, so maybe one of those 3s was just a 2 for the Grizzly Cubs. We shall see.
Yeah, I think it was. That first one for Wirtz was a 2.
Thank you. Parkhurst misses on the drive going to the basket. That was Sampson Parkhurst. Franklin on the attack. Runner off the glass doesn't go for the Grizzly Cubs. Rebound Lancers. Luke Sherry missed on the shot. So it's 5-5. That first one was not a 3. 41, yes, that's a 3 for Aiden Swallows.
Boy, Edinburgh's moving the ball really nicely. Quick, sharp passes, no hesitation shots. I'm impressed with them so far. Wow, Wirtz is on fire. He's got all 8 of the points, for Franklin.
He scores again, you're right. So we're tied 8-8. 3:30 to play, opening quarter. Roberts goes baseline. Pass goes out of bounds. It was deflected by Franklin. Lancers will throw it in far side of the court with Aiden Swallows. Going to the basket. Oh, just missed it. Bailey Totten fouled. He'll get 2 shots for the Lancers.
That's 2 fouls on Trent Hull already. The Cubs.
Hits on the free throw. Totten, a 5'8" senior, averaging 12 points a ball game. Some subs here for both teams. McCoy Bowman in for Franklin.
Caden Talbot, the freshman, in for the Lancers.
And Totten hits on both free throws. 2-point lead for Edinburgh. 3:15 to play. We're in the opening quarter. In the high post, turnaround jump shot, rattles out. Good look for Trent Hall, just didn't go down for him.
Totten, the smallest guy on the court, he's got a couple defensive rebounds already.
Totten takes it to the corner. Talbot lost the ball, out of bounds. I like his game. Bailey Totten, the 5'8" senior. He can handle the ball. He can.
Very quick.
Very quick. He can find his teammates.
Yeah, and he can jump pretty well and got some strength there, too. He's not very slightly built, but.
Corner 3 for Bowman. Missed everything. Rebound, Lancers. Swallows with the rebound. 10-8, Edinburgh. 2.5 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. Winner goes to the county championship game tomorrow night to play the Whiteland Warriors. Tried to do a no-look pass inside to Dotson. Wasn't expecting the pass from Charlie Roberts. Turnover for Edinburgh. I should say, as a three-pointer by Trenton Hall, and missed it short. Rebound Edinburgh. Franklin struggling a bit with the perimeter game.
Yeah, they are. Other than Drew Wirtz, they really haven't got much going at all. Good pass inside.
The big fella, Max Dotson, as he was going up, had the ball stripped out of his hands, out of bounds. Dotson will take a break. He'll go to the bench.
Yeah, that's where you want Dotson to catch that ball and go straight up with it. Don't bring it down at all, because that's where the smaller guys could get to it. He's easily the biggest guy on the court.
Noah Parkhurst, 6'3" sophomore, in for Dotson. And off the out-of-bounds play, we have a jump ball. It will be Franklin ball. (10-8), Edinburgh by 2. 1:55 to go. We're in this opening quarter at Franklin. Wirtz into the middle. Hall around the perimeter. Some good ball movement by Franklin. Inside, now to the corner. Three-pointer, Wirtz. He's hit a couple. Missed on that one. Luke Sherry with the offensive rebound. In the corner, another three attempt off the mark for the Grizzly Cubs. That was Doddridge missing, but Franklin chases down the long loose ball. Sherry for three, missed it. Battle for the rebound, being tipped around. It's Franklin coming up with the rebound again with Doddridge. Sherry fakes on the three, couple of dribbles. Out on top, Wirtz rotates it to Bowman. Down to 1:10 in the quarter. Hall pounds it off the hardwood a couple of times around the perimeter with the pass to Doddridge. He flips it back to Sherry. Good defense by the Lancers. Inside with the left hand off the glass. Scoring is Trent Hall. His first two. And we're tied at 10 apiece. Final 45 seconds of the first quarter. Double team on Totten out on top. Pass to the wing. It's deflected. Parkhurst's pass was deflected and stolen by the Grizzly Cubs, and now Totten commits the foul. Foul against Edinburgh's Bailey Totten, his first.
Number 4, Bailey Totten, his first. Number 1 on the team. Substitution for the Lancers. Number 21, Samson Parkhurst.
Samson Parkhurst back in for Edinburgh. Malik Razor in for Franklin. Also David Mercer in as well. He's a freshman for Franklin. Razor to the wing. Bowman, couple of dribbles. Skip pass around the perimeter. Wirtz to Hall. 15 seconds to play. Opening quarter. Shot on the top of the key. Doesn't go for Hall. Rebound Lancers with 5 seconds to go. Totten into the front court. Rotates it right side. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it off. That was Roberts. And then the last second shot by Franklin is off the mark. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. All tied between Franklin and Edinburgh in the county tournament semifinal game number 2 on Sports Night Indiana.
In Greenwood my entire life. Born and bred, went to Center Grove High School, proud graduate, go Trojans. I enjoy this community. It's my home. It's growing, it has lots to offer, and I'm excited to be a part of it. At Greenwood, we are a full-service bank. We can handle your needs from simple personal accounts, savings accounts for your family, auto loans. If you need to have a mortgage, we can meet that need. Emily Wrigley has been in our office for years and knows the area. Scott Hines is Center Grove. He has lived here his entire life and is fabulous. You're not going to find anybody more local than us.
underway in the second quarter. Edinburgh, Franklin tied 10-10. Edinburgh ball, and it's taken away. Franklin with the steal. Both teams struggling a bit in that opening quarter with the offense. Three-pointer good. Good start for Franklin. Malik Razor, his first basket playing off the bench. It's a three-pointer.
Yeah, good ball movement there, and Razor had to open three. The sophomore knocked it right down. Franklin really putting the pressure on up top. They've got 3 or 4 guys jumping all over the ball.
Pass into the middle to Totten. Went through his hands. We have a loose ball, jump ball. It's going to be Franklin basketball. Aiden Swallows back in for the Lancers.
Edberg sitting at 2-3 zone, making Franklin hit from outside.
Ooh, on the drive.
Just got tripped up.
McCoy Bowman tripped up, incidental trip. Foul against Edinburgh. Talbot picks up his first. Out of bounds play here for Franklin. Working the ball around the perimeter. You're right. Lancers playing the zone defense. Penetration, ball loose, picked up by Edinburgh. Bailey Totten, point guard, with the basketball. Bounce pass to the wing. Swallows back to Totten, top of the key. Goes back to the wing, and Swallows couldn't handle the bounce pass. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Franklin ball with 6:39 to play, second quarter.
The Lancers need to try to figure out a way to get that ball in there to the big guy, Max Dotson. He's got a huge size advantage. They can get it to him. He's going to get a shot off underneath, but Franklin really just jumping the ball as soon as it gets past half court. It's tough for them to get an offense running.
6.5 minutes remaining until intermission. On the baseline, Mercer kicks it back out to Doddridge. Now in the lane, scoring is Luke Sherry. Luke Sherry, his first basket, and a quick 30-second timeout called by Coach Burton of Edinburgh. His team down 5 here early on in the second quarter.
Franklin did a pretty good job coming out of the first quarter, moving the ball around the perimeter pretty quickly, but that time they were able to find one inside, about a 12-footer or so, knocked her in.
So, Rick, you look at Franklin's roster. Tony Barnes, number 0. He's a senior. Almost 15 points a ball game, not playing tonight. So I heard they had a couple of players not playing tonight because of injury. We haven't seen Barnes, so I'm assuming he's sidelined tonight.
Yep. I'm not sure we've seen Jeremy Griffin either, who averages 8 points a game.
You're right, we have not. He's a senior also. So a couple of seniors so far not playing for Franklin.
That's a big difference when you're losing basically 23 points a game, 2 players. Make a huge difference, not only with them, but who you're replacing them. If you don't have a lot of depth, that really could drain you pretty quickly.
Totten trying to work against this pressing defense. Lost the ball out of bounds. Franklin with the basketball, up 5, and now the Grizzly Cubs give it right back to Edinburgh. Turnover by the Grizzly Cubs. 6 minutes left to play in the second quarter, trying to double team Totten as he comes across midcourt. Skip pass goes into the corner. Samson Parkhurst is fouled.
McCoy Bowman there, the sophomore's first foul. And as soon as Totten, he's going to be tired tonight because he's got the ball in his hands most all the time with the point guard. And as soon as he gets across that 10-second line, they've got 2, sometimes 3 guys jumping all over into triple teaming.
Foul called against Franklin. That last foul called against Bowman. Hit taken away by Bowman in the lane. Outlet pass into the front court to Razor. Into the corner, 3 is good. David Mercer hits the 3. His first basket. Franklin little by little starting to pull away. They're up 8 points.
Yeah, good start for Edinburgh. They've had a tough time getting a shot off here the last several times down the court.
Franklin personal foul number 3, Jackson Doddridge.
Doddridge commits a foul for Franklin. 2 fouls against Franklin. Bailey Totten will throw it in under the Edinburgh basket. His squad down 8 points. A near 5-second count. He finds Roberts out on top. Goes back to Totten, back to Roberts. Roberts penetrates the lane. Tried to give it up to the big fella, Dotson, but wasn't expecting the pass. A little bit off with that pass as well. Kind of an errant pass, if you will. 3-pointer for the Grizzly Cubs. Bowman misses around the cylinder and out. Lancers with the basketball under 5 minutes to play. His pass cross court stolen. Doddridge with the steal. Missed the shot. Sherry with the rebound, trying to find somebody to put it in, and a missed shot by Franklin. That's Doddridge missing for Franklin. Lancers with the basketball into the front court.
Oh boy, another steal.
Lancers turn it over, and Luke Sherry scores. He's got 4 points. 20-10. Franklin has doubled up the Lancers, and another timeout called by Coach Burton of Edinburgh. This will be a full timeout. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Gandolph Bats. Gandolph Bats makes fully custom handcrafted wood baseball bats engraved and colored exactly how you want them. From game bats to trophy and souvenir bats, they offer very competitive prices based right here in Johnson County, and they ship nationwide. Visit GandolphBats.com or call 317-989-5726. Franklin at 7-5. They've been very good at home. 4-0 on the home court this year. 2-1 in the Mid-State Conference. Their last county title came back in 2014. They've won 4 total. To be fair, though, Franklin did not play in the county tournament when they started the county back in the 1920s all the way through the 1960s. They did not participate. They started playing the county once they resumed it in 2004. Edinburgh breaks the press into the front court. Shot down low, a little bit too hard off the glass for Noah Parkhurst, the sophomore.
Good job
Rebound
by
Franklin.
Good job by the Lancers. They're breaking that press that time, but just couldn't get that ball to drop.
Deep left corner, deep three, swish. Cameron Kegley, sophomore, into the ball game, makes his presence known quickly. I believe that's 4 3-pointers now for the Franklin Grizzly Cubs.
It's actually 5, Kevin.
Is it up to 5 now? Thank you. Inside, Edinburgh fouled. A couple of free throws here for the Lancers. Noah Parkhurst will shoot 2. Mercer guilty of the foul for Franklin. His first free throw is good. First point for Edinburgh here in the second quarter. Parkhurst averaging 4.5 points a ball game, 2.5 rebounds a contest, and he gets the next one as well. Edinburgh down 8. 3:45 to go. Opening half. Penetration down the lane. Ball was loose. Bowman had it knocked loose, but there is a foul on the play against Edinburgh.
Yeah, they got Bailey Totten. That's his second. Edinburgh certainly can't afford to have him in foul trouble.
Franklin will throw it in under its own basket. Razor around the perimeter. Medlin. Should say Kegley, excuse me. Kegley. And now Razor. Into the high post. Mercer. Good ball movement. Kegley takes another 3 moments ago. Just hit his first 3, but this time he's off target. Lancers across midcourt. Totten bounce pass to the corner. Left-handed 3, good for the Lancers. Charlie Roberts hits the 3. He's got a couple of 3s in the ball game.
Yeah, he's got a nice looking touch on that left side with the left hand. Freshman's good shooter. It's his second three tonight. He has 6 points.
And there's a foul against the Edinburgh Lancers called against Noah Parkhurst, his first. Edinburgh dropping back to a 2-3 zone as we see the Grizzly Cubs bring it into the front court. Trent Hall back in for Franklin. Luke Sherry out on top, goes to Hall. He'll go baseline. He's double teamed. Gives it up to Wirtz around the perimeter to Doddridge. Goes back to the right wing to Wirtz around the perimeter. A deep three for Doddridge. Hit the back point. Cleared out by Swallows of Edinburgh. Pressuring defense once again by Franklin.
Oh, he had him down, yep. He had Roberts wide open, but couldn't get to him quick enough.
Loose ball picked up by Edinburgh in the lane. Shot doesn't go for Noah Parkhurst. Rebound Franklin. 2.5 minutes remaining first half. 23-15, Franklin by 8. Razor had the ball knocked away. And Edinburgh with the basketball. 2-on-1. Bounce pass got deflected. On the floor is Talbot. And now Totten tries to take a three. Had it blocked by Sherry. He throws it into the front court to Razor. Breakaway layup is no good. And Razor trying to get the ball back on the rebound commits the foul. Foul number 2 on Razor. That'll be just number 1 on Razor, not 2. 1 foul.
Franklin now looking to pick up full court press, man-to-man. Still just an 8-point ball game. Edinburgh hanging in there.
Full court pressure, trying to get the ball inbounds. The Lancers do get it inbound. Into the front court, Totten. Skip pass all the way to the deep left corner. Swallows goes baseline. He tried to feed it to the big fellow, Max Dotson, but it was taken away by the Grizzly Cubs.
Good look again. Dotson's just got to be stronger with that ball underneath there.
A turnover by Franklin. And Totten will slow it up here for Edinburgh.
Franklin again, double teaming it even before they get across half court.
Trying to throw it to the corner. Talbot a little bit too high, couldn't handle it. Turnover by Edinburgh. Sherry launches a three, missed it for Franklin. Battle for the rebound, picked up by Trent Hall, and he scores inside. Trent Hall with 4 points. Back to a 10-point lead. And a turnover by Edinburgh. Here comes Sherry.
Oh, man.
Looked like he thought about trying to dunk it. Couldn't quite elevate enough. Missed the layup. And now on the putback, we have a foul against Edinburgh. 2 shots at the free throw line for Franklin. Talbot commits his second foul. Doddridge at the line to shoot 2 free throws. 6-foot senior, averaging 4 points a ball game. 43% free throw shooter. Misses on the first. Sherry will take a break for Franklin. Next one is good. First point for Doddridge. Lob inside to the 6'8". Dotson had it knocked away.
Totten got fouled. He's going to shoot 3.
Yeah, he was shooting from the corner. He'll be at the line to shoot 3.
Shooting 3 for Edinburgh, Bailey Totten.
In for Franklin, we see Jay Tarvin guard as Totten hits the first free throw.
I think Jeremiah is what they announced there.
Wow. This is on the next. One more for Totten. Again, he averages 12. He's leading scorer for this Lancer team. Hits the next free throw. He has 4 points in the ballgame. Edinburgh trying to stay close, trying to hang here with Franklin, give themselves a chance here in the second half.
Well, they have. After kind of getting a little bit blitzed here at the first part of this second quarter, they've kind of hung in there, kept this under 10. That's within striking distance still.
30-second timeout called by Franklin. Adrian Moss in his 5th year with the Franklin Grizzly Cubs as the head coach. Couple of sectional titles. Tonight's game being presented in part by Gandolph Financial Services. Gandolph Financial Services advisor Dan Gandolph has been providing individuals and families financial services for nearly 30 years. From retirement planning to wealth management, get guidance you can trust. Call 317-887-9434, Gandolph Financial Services. Proud to have them aboard tonight for the county tournament. Final 35 seconds of the first half. Franklin with the basketball. On the wing, Razor. Bowman back to Razor. Tries the three, missed it. Weak side rebound. That's Trent Hall. Finds Bowman for the three, and he got it to roll. Nice bounce for Bowman. His first three. Down to 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and now over and back, putting heavy pressure on Totten at the 10-second line, and he steps over the 10-second line, called for the violation. 5.8 seconds to go in this first half. Franklin going for the final shot. Bowman gets the high screen, works his way to the left, takes it off balance, jump shot, missed it, and that takes us to halftime. 29-17, Franklin leads Edinburgh here in Game 2 of the Johnson County Tournament semifinals. Whiteland took Game 1 over Greenwood. Whiteland in the county championship tomorrow night, right back here at Franklin, to take on the winner between Franklin and Edinburgh. Our halftime show is up next here on Sports Night Indiana.
At Peterman, we are raising the bar for home service.
We host classes nearly every working day,
with thousands of hours of training invested in our field professionals each year.
So you know when Peterman shows up, you're about to receive expert care.
Home ownership is already stressful enough.
So when it comes to peace of mind for your home,
trust Peterman to get it done.
And for a limited time, get a free furnace from us.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com for details and to schedule.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
I have lived in Greenwood my entire life. Born and bred, went to Center Grove High School, proud graduate, go Trojans. I enjoy this community. It's my home. It's growing, it has lots to offer, and I'm excited to be a part of it. At Greenwood, we are a full-service bank. We can handle your needs from simple personal accounts, savings accounts for your family, auto loans. If you need to have a mortgage, we can meet that need. Emily Wrigley has been in our office for years and knows the area. Scott Hines is Center Grove. He has lived here his entire life and is fabulous. You're not going to find anybody more local than us.
Halftime, 29-17, Franklin leads Edinburgh here in the second semifinal game of the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament. Game one, Whiteland, nice win over Greenwood, 70-61. Whiteland in the county championship game tomorrow night here at Franklin at 7 o'clock to play the winner between the Grizzly Cubs and the Lancers. And Rick Sauter, you have our scores from the first half.
I do, Kevin. For Franklin, that's 29 points. They had 8 players contribute that 29 points. So a lot of guys got the ball game, a lot of guys scored. 8 points for Drew Wirtz, and he was on fire in that first quarter. 2 threes and a bucket, and had 8 points, and really played a nice first quarter for the Grizzly Cubs. Trent Hall had 4 points for Franklin. Luke Sherry, 2 to 4. All those come in the second half. The next 3 players all had 3-pointers in that second quarter. A 3-point bucket for Cameron Kegley. Malik Razor had a 3-pointer. Corey Boyman had a 3-pointer. And the freshman David Mercer had a 3-pointer. And Jackson Doddridge was 1 for 2 from the line for his 1 point to round out scoring for Franklin. For the Edinburgh Lancers, they had 5 players scoring that first half. They were led by Charlie Roberts, the freshman, had 2 3-pointers for his 6 points. 3 points for Bailey Totten, a little bit below his 12-point average, but Franklin really was hounding him on the defensive end. 3 points for Aiden Swallows, 2 points for Max Dotson, and 2 points for Noah Parkhurst to round out scoring for the Lancers.
We see Franklin now out of the locker room, beginning to warm up for the second half. Edinburgh still in the locker room. So again, for Franklin, county titles, they've won 4, their last one coming in 2014. For the Edinburgh Lancers, they've won 6 county championships, their last one coming back in 1961.
Wow, okay.
Go back a few years.
Yeah, that is a few years. It's actually before our time, Kevin. That's saying something.
We'll be back tomorrow night with the championship game here at Franklin at 7 o'clock, scheduled tip. Also, Rick, we're going to have some South Stars hockey Sunday morning, 10:30 here on Sports Night Indiana. They're going to be hosting the Zionsville, not Zionsville Eagles, but the Zionsville Arctic Eagles.
Wow, nice.
On Sunday. So something new that we've been covering is South Stars over at Perry Park Ice Arena. It's been a lot of fun.
Heard that's been a lot of fun, and great support from them to the broadcast. And that'll be interesting. Sunday morning game. I like it. It's good.
Sometimes it comes down whenever you get the ice time.
That's right. I bet. I can imagine.
And with the Stars, they're a Southside team. They draw from Whiteland, Greenwood, Center Grove, all the way to Brownsburg, Plainfield. They I think draw maybe from 13 different schools potentially. So well represented by the South Side and over to the West Side as well.
Yeah, it's great you guys are doing those ball games. I know they appreciate it.
Edinburgh now coming out of the locker room. We're a couple of minutes away before we get to the third quarter. I want to thank our presenting sponsors for our coverage of the 2026 Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament. Habig Injury Law of Greenwood, also Gandolph Bats, Gandolph Financial Services, and Home Bank. And Rick, I'm going to figure out how I might get myself one of those Gandolph bats.
Yeah, those I've heard those are really nice. I've seen the website a little bit or Facebook, and some good stuff. If I could hit a ball anymore, it'd be fun to have them.
It is not easy to hit a baseball with a wooden bat.
They say that's probably the hardest thing in sports to do, is to be able to time a baseball, and you don't know if fastball, curveball, whatever's coming. That is tough.
I would agree.
So it should be an interesting second half. We can see, as we mentioned kind of earlier, leading scorer for Franklin, Tony Barnes, is not playing tonight. He is dressed, but you can see his sleeve on that leg, and he's just kind of standing underneath, rebounding the ball for the Grizzly Cubs. So we will maybe see him tomorrow night against Whiteland if they win this ball game. And they're going to need him, because we really impressed with Whiteland tonight, the way they played, and they're going to be a tough out. And for Edinburgh, they just need to try to do a little bit better job of taking care of the ball. I know Franklin's doing a nice job of really hard pressing him as soon as they get across that 10-second line, or somewhat even before, but they've done a decent job of breaking it. When they have broken it, they've got some decent shots, but that's been a little fewer and further between that second quarter. Started to get away from a little bit, but they hung in just down 12, and Franklin has 6 3-pointers on today, so from 5 different players. So they've been pretty good, especially that second quarter from outside. If they can keep that up, I think they'll be able to pull away.
Also, it should say, coming up on Sports Night Indiana on Tuesday, we will have some Center Grove girls basketball. They'll be at Cathedral to take on the Fighting Irish. Center Grove girls basketball ranked number 3 in the state and number 3 in Class 4A. And Cathedral, a highly ranked team in Class 3A. And I know Center Grove girls basketball, they've got a big game tomorrow afternoon at home at 1:30 against Lawrence North from the NIC Conference. So
yeah, that's a biggie.
CG girls basketball right now at 17-0 and trying to stay undefeated. And how about Grayson Gilliard last night against Columbus North, 34 points.
Wow.
She's a Miss Basketball candidate. Going to Davidson, having a spectacular senior year for Center Grove.
Yeah, she's been just fantastic, consistently fantastic all year.
So we'll have Center Grove girls basketball Tuesday at Cathedral. We're ready for the third quarter. Lancers with the basketball.
Franklin playing a little more laid back man-to-man, just not trapping. Now they go to it.
They trap quickly on Totten. As he comes across the 10-second line, they double team him. Good shot inside for Edinburgh, just off the rim, rebounded by Franklin.
Edinburgh starting out back in that 2-3 zone.
Hall out on top, Razor. Around the perimeter, back to Hall. Runner on the baseline, left it short. Actually, that was Works with the runner. Edinburgh with the rebound. In the lane, Roberts scores. He's been pretty effective tonight.
He really has. He's got a soft touch for the left-hand touch there, and that was a nice move. He got it, just drove the middle and put up a nice soft shot.
Ball out of bounds, turnover by Franklin. Edinburgh ball, they've trimmed it to 10 points, and they can get it to single digits on this trip.
Edinburgh's played a good amount, 2 sophomores and 2 freshmen, so pretty young ball club overall.
Double team once again on the guards out front. As soon as they come across the 10-second line, they're getting double teamed. 3-pointer missed by Swallows of Edinburgh. Chased down, though, by Totten. He goes to the basket and rattled out. He tried to go off glass, and there was some contact on the way up, but he just missed it. 3-pointer by Trent Hall is good.
Down, thought it was going to bounce back out, and it came back in again. That's the 7th on the night for Franklin.
Deep left corner, 3 for Edinburgh. Off the mark. That was Samson Parkhurst with that attempt. Franklin with the ball, 6 minutes to play, third quarter. On the perimeter. Into the lane, Trent Hall takes it with the pass to the corner. Wirtz misses on the three. He gets it back. Double pumps it in the lane with the left hand, scores. He's in double figures with 10. Franklin starting to pull away here in the third quarter. Swallows pass along the baseline, knocked out of bounds by Franklin. Lancers will throw it in with 5:41 to go in the third.
Yeah, Edinburgh could really use a bucket. Now down 15, starting to get away from a little bit.
Pass goes to Dotson in the high post to the point guard. Totten gets away from the double team. Bounce pass was kicked out of bounds by Franklin. Edinburgh will throw it in. Far side of the court. 5.5 minutes left to play in the third. 2 points so far for Edinburgh. Good job by Franklin with the defense and a steal. Taken away by Luke Sherry, the 6'3 senior, and the breakaway layup by Jackson Doddridge, the senior. Makes it now 36-19 Franklin. Coach Burton of Edinburgh calls a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, I think Devin Burton there was just wanting to calm the team down a little bit. They've come down and had a couple turnovers in a row, and wants to kind of continue to coach these kids up. And again, Franklin, full A school versus a single A school, so you're not going to play teams with this much depth very often. So this is a good learning experience for them. They're hustling hard.
Franklin and Edinburgh haven't played since January 12th, 2021, probably in the county tournament.
Yep,
and it was 62-61 overtime win by Franklin.
I think I remember that game. I think we did that. That was down in Edinburgh, if I'm not mistaken. And Edinburgh had a pretty good team that year. That was a good ball game.
Turnover by the Lancers. Franklin on the attack, up 36-19, 5 minutes to go. Three-pointer short by Trent Hall from the left wing. Rebound Lancers. Totten throws it ahead into the front courts. Almost went out of bounds. Good hands by Samson Parkhurst to not let that one go out of bounds. There is a whistle and a foul called against Trent Hall of Franklin.
That's Hall's third. If Coach Moss leaves him, it looks like he's going to.
Max Dotson at the line to shoot a couple of free throws. He has 2 points. He's a sophomore, 6'8", and gets the roll on the first one. One more for the big fella, Max Dotson. And he hits on the next.
Good looking touch by the big guy. That's going to be a turnover on Franklin. Got it inside to Sherry. Tried pitching it back out to Hall and just went off Hall's hand out of bounds on the line. It's going to be Edinburgh ball.
Doddridge applying pressure on Totten here in the backcourt. He brings it across the timeline with the dribble. Talbot in the ball game, high left side around the perimeter here for the Lancers. Roberts leading scorer for the Lancers. 8 points in the ball game. Turnover by Edinburgh. Here come the Grizzly Cubs scoring. Drew Wirtz. He's had a good game tonight.
Yeah, he sure has. He has 12 points. Just averaging 4 on the season, so might be his season high tonight.
Ball being tipped around. Almost a turnover for Edinburgh. They maintain possession. Totten takes a tough follow-away shot. Hit off the front of the rim. Cleared out by Sherry. Outlet goes to Trent Hall. Hall terminates the dribble. Back to Sherry. Sherry down the lane. Tried to give it up to Razor, and it was knocked away and stolen by Edinburgh. Totten's going to fire the three. Missed it. Rebound Sherry. He skies high for the rebound, but Talbot getting on the floor, getting after it. He almost got the loose ball.
Sure did. That was good hustle by Talbot there.
Deep left corner three is short, but it came right back to him. That's Wirtz missing on the three, gets his own rebound. And now Sherry takes a three, and he drilled it. Luke Sherry, the 6'3 senior. He's got 7 points in the ball game. 20-point lead now for Franklin. He's pretty effective. That's Charlie Roberts.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Roberts. He's looked good from open jumpers to being able to drive the ball. Nice looking player for a freshman.
He's got 10 points in the ball game. Trent Hall, nice response with a three-pointer. He's in double figures with 10 points. Edinburgh calls a full timeout. Lancers down 44-23. 2:35 to go in the third. Coach Burton calling a timeout. His team doesn't go very deep on the bench, so I'm guessing they needed a break to catch their breath a little bit. This game's been a little up and down.
Yeah, their roster just has 10 players on it, and we've seen tonight they've played probably 7, probably 8, but it's a tough go when you're getting half-court trapped as soon as you get across the line and not a lot of depth. Makes it tough on the Lancers, but they're hanging in there. They're playing hard. It's just too many weapons for Franklin. They've started really to pull away here in this third quarter. And Franklin's done a nice job from the three-point line. They've had 9 of them now, three-pointers in this ball game. So they're going to need to do that tomorrow night. Keep hitting threes because Whiteland is really good. And they're going to not get those open shots because Whiteland's going to play a man-to-man the full time and might have a little more driving opportunities.
We were very impressed, weren't we, with Whiteland?
They were good.
All aspects, offense, defense, good depth. Shot their free throws exceptionally well tonight. Edinburgh in the post, whistle foul before the shots. Noah Parkhurst was pivoting, really taking it strong on a power move, and there was a foul on the floor against Wirtz. That'll be his first, team second.
Good job there by the Lancers, getting it moving around a couple times, getting the ball inside. That's what they need to do a little bit more if they can.
Sampson Parkhurst back in for Edinburgh. A turnover off the out-of-bounds play, a bad pass by the Lancers. Here comes Franklin. Fakes on the three. That's Wirtz. Takes it inside, missed. Rebound cleared out by Noah Parkhurst. Bailey Totten pulls it out with the dribble. Now Franklin in the 2-3 zone, mixing things up here in the final 2 minutes of the third quarter. They go into the high post. So far, Edinburgh doing a good job attacking the zone, and Totten drills the three. Bailey Totten showing his range. Seven points for Totten. Lancers continue to play the 2-3 zone as well. And the high post, David Mercer now in the ball game.
Good steal.
Taken away by Charlie Roberts. Roberts trying to finish, and he does. Goes all the way, the freshman with that left hand. He leads Edinburgh with 12 points.
Yeah, Roberts has played a heck of a game. I'm not sure he's missed a shot.
Lefties are always unique anyway.
Yeah.
With that shot, and because I think you get defended as a right-handed player. And
you got a lefty that's a smooth shooter, fun to watch. It just looks so fluid when they swinging a bat, shooting a free throw, hitting a golf ball.
Ball out of bounds. Franklin throws it in. We were just talking about Micah Davis, the great player for Franklin years ago. He was a lefty. He was also a tremendous player, very smooth. Three-pointer off the back points for Bowman on the rebound. It goes out of bounds. It's off Edinburgh. Franklin will throw it in with 47 seconds to go in the third. 44-28, Franklin in front. Ball goes out on top, now into the backcourt. Chased down by David Mercer. Bowman brings it left side to Luke Sherry for the three, off target. Rebound, Lancers. Cleared out by Sampson Parkhurst, 6'3" senior. The senior Parkhurst takes the three out on top, missed everything, hit the backboard. But it goes to Roberts, the freshman. He puts it up there. That might be his first miss.
Yeah, I think it is. Tough shot.
But Edinburgh gets the rebound. Totten tries a three. Missed it on the rebound. A push-off foul called against Noah Parkhurst.
I think Parkhurst is maybe going to get that rebound, but pretty obvious call for the referee. Just kind of had a hand in the lower part of the back right there to push the Franklin player forward. And pretty easy call. Franklin going for one here with 10 to go.
5 seconds, 4 seconds, and oh wow, what a try by Bowman to try to scoop it up there in the lane. Missed it, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. It's 44-28. Franklin with a commanding lead over Edinburgh as we go into the fourth quarter of the Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament semifinal game number 2. Winner gets Whiteland tomorrow night in the championship contest. This is Sports Night, Indiana.
In Greenwood my entire life. Born and bred, went to Center Grove High School, proud graduate, go Trojans. I enjoy this community. It's my home. It's growing, it has lots to offer, and I'm excited to be a part of it. At Greenwood, we are a full-service bank. We can handle your needs from simple personal accounts, savings accounts for your family, auto loans. If you need to have a mortgage, we can meet that need. Emily Wrigley has been in our office for years and knows the area. Scott Hines is Center Grove. He has lived here his entire life and is fabulous. You're not going to find anybody more local than us.
Quarter. A couple of baskets already scored. Totten scores for Edinburgh. A two-pointer, I believe. Yeah. He's got 9 in the ball game. And then was it Razor that came back for Franklin?
Cameron Kegley had a 3.
Kegley hits a 3 for Franklin. Reverse layup doesn't go for Roberts. Good try for Edinburgh. Rebound. What do we have? A jump ball. It's going to be Franklin ball. Kegley, a couple of 6 points in the ball game for Franklin. So it's 47-30. We're in the fourth quarter. Franklin with the commanding lead. Grizzly Cubs with the basketball. Three-pointer good by Trent Hall. 13 points for Hall. 3 3-pointers in the ball game. Edinburgh calls a timeout. 30-second timeout.
Did they call a timeout before the foul? Yep, I guess they did. I think they're going to call a foul there, but yep, they're going to call a timeout.
Now they're going to switch it to a full timeout by Edinburgh. Full timeout. (50-30). Franklin stretching its lead to 20 points. 6:57 left in this one. So, Rick, it's looking like at this moment Franklin, Whiteland tomorrow night. A lot of blue tomorrow night,
sure
and
will be,
it should be a heck of a ball game.
Yeah, it really will be. Franklin here has a home court advantage, and it'll be interesting to see if they can get a couple of their players back, their scores. They're going to need them against Whiteland, who really looked strong tonight. But should be a good ball game. 7-5 versus, or 8-5 versus 10-2. Definitely close rivals and play against each other in sectional year after year.
This is the 67th Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament. For Rick and I, this is our 16th.
Yeah, 16.
Live coverage. Great tournament. Kind of reminds us of the old days of the sectional, the boys basketball tournament. You know, when it was the one class system.
Yeah, that was fun when all the teams were in together, and
you had the small school trying to upset the bigger schools. Edinburgh with the basketball here in the half court, working against Franklin's trapping defense. Totten fires a three, swish. He's got 12 points. Again, I like his game. Handles the ball well, shoots it well. He and Roberts each now with 12 points to lead the Lancers, and now Totten intercepts the pass. He's into the front court, sets the feet, fires another three, missed it. Goes to the big fella inside, Dotson. His put back off the rim.
Good
Somehow
hustle.
the Lancers hustling like crazy. They saved the ball, and they're going to get another crack at it here. Swallows throws the three. He's got 6 points.
Yeah, good hustle there by Parkhurst to keep that ball alive and got it out to Swallows. He nailed that three. First, hey, that's 2 on the night for him.
This Edinburgh team, they're still getting after it.
Yeah, they're scrappy.
Dondridge misses on the three. Lancers with the rebound. Totten into the front court, gives it up. Swallows goes to the baseline, into the middle. Parkhurst to Dotson. Back to Swallows, and he lost it. Inside pass, 2 points for Franklin's Jackson Dondridge. 5 points for Dondridge. And the backcourt foul against Franklin. Still applying that full court pressure. Dondridge picks up his second foul. Sherry checks back in for Franklin along with Wirtz. .5:14 remaining. Lancers still trying to get back into this one. No quit in this Edinburgh team. Another foul against Franklin in the backcourt.
Hey, Trent Hall, that's his 4th.
3 team fouls against Franklin.
Oh boy, there's another one.
Wirtz, couple of fouls. Next one will be 2 shots from here on out.
2 shots for Edinburgh. We had 3 fouls in about 3 seconds right here.
Franklin still full court pressure. Roberts throws it into the front court. Noah Parkhurst tried to give it back to Roberts, and he threw it away. Threw it out of bounds.
It's one of those where you either go real quick when you got the advantage, or all those guys are coming back behind you to pass you. They're going to look for that steal, and that's exactly what happened.
Wirtz left wing, fakes on the three, 1 dribble, around the perimeter. Sherry hits the three for Franklin. He's in double figures. 10 points.
Yep, Sherry's second 3 of the night.
Roberts, the freshman. Sampson Parkhurst going to the glass with the right hand, miss it. The follow-up is good by Noah Parkhurst. His first field goal, he has 4 points in the ballgame. 3-pointer. Count it. Trent Hall. 16 points for Hall.
Yeah,
he's got, was he up to about 4 threes now in the ballgame?
That is, that's 4 threes for Hall. Averaging 9 points a game. He's had a nice ball game tonight with 16.
Back to a 20-point advantage here for Franklin. Just under 4 minutes to play. Quick pass by Totten inside, but not able to finish is Sampson Parkhurst. Inside, count it, and 1 for Malik Razor, the sophomore for Franklin. He's at the line to shoot 1. He's got 5 points in the ball game. Wholesale changes here for Franklin. A couple of subs here for Edinburgh. Braylon Linkner in for the first time tonight. Caden Talbot also in for Edinburgh. Foul against Charlie Roberts, his first. Razor a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play, left it short. 60-38. Franklin in control, in the driver's seat, if you will. Totten across midcourt. Roberts, the freshman, takes the three. Missed it. Rebound, Franklin. That's Bowman. Was that Razor?
I think that was Razor, yeah.
Razor scores. He's got 7 points in the ballgame.
Yep.
Got bodies all over the floor. Franklin comes up with a loose ball. Razor breakaway layup is good.
Razor have a nice fourth quarter. He's got 6 in the quarter.
9 for the ball game.
Yep.
Under 3 minutes to play. Foul against Franklin.
Franklin personal foul number 24, McCoy Bowman, his third.
Bowman commits his third foul.
Number 44, Noah Parkhurst.
Noah Parkhurst at the line shooting 2. 4 points tonight, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Hits on the first.
Parker's 3 for 3 on the night, free throw line.
Averages 4.5 points a ball game. Got them both. Two and a half minutes remaining. In the lane, shot missed by McCoy Bowman. Ball being tipped around. That finally goes out of bounds. Off Edinburgh. Franklin maintains possession. A couple of more subs here for Coach Adrian Moss. Derek Johnson in. He's a 6'1 freshman. And Jeremiah Tarvin also in the ball game for Franklin.
Franklin looks like they do have Barnes in, who's their leading scorer. First time he's played tonight.
Barnes is in there. You're right. He's got that right knee wrapped.
Yep.
He's going to take a shot, and he got it. Tony Barnes playing here late in the ball game hits a three. Maybe just to test it to see how it feels.
Yeah, that'd be big if they can get him back tomorrow, full time.
Under 2 minutes to play. Roberts into the corner, three-pointer off the mark. Braylon Linkner with that missed shot. Three-pointer doesn't go for Franklin. The putback is good for Derek Johnson, the 6'1 freshman. He's a crowd favorite. Always good to see the freshman get that opportunity.
Yeah, I don't think he had stats in the game yet this year. So
Totten scores. He's got 14 points. 69-42. All Franklin here in game 2. Final minute to play. Missed shot by the Grizzly Cubs. That was Kegley on the three. Totten dribbling out on top, working against the zone defense. Ball tipped out of bounds by Cameron Kegley. 55 seconds remaining. So tomorrow night, back here at Franklin, 7 o'clock. Franklin hosting Whiteland in the 2026 Johnson County Tournament Championship game. We'll be here with the live stream here on Sports Night Indiana. Three-pointer for Edinburgh is a swish. That's Burton. They said Mason Burton, I believe. Not on the roster, but he did make a three. Yeah, Mason Burton, number 34. Violation against Franklin, so Edinburgh gets it back with 43 seconds. You know, with Edinburgh, there's always going to be a Burton on the roster.
I was going to say that, but I had another one.
And there's a good chance they might be a pretty darn good shooter as well.
Yeah. There have been many Burtons through the years on the Edinburgh rosters. Now their coach is a Burton.
Couple of threes by Mason Burton. 17 seconds to go. Franklin stalling, just holding on to the ball. Edinburgh, though, still defending all over the court. Great effort by both teams tonight, but it's Franklin winning 69-48 over Edinburgh. Franklin now 8-5 on the season, 5-0 at home. Edinburgh falls to 2-10 and 1-3 on the road. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Franklin, Whiteland in the county championship game. Stay tuned. Coming up on the postgame show, Rick will have all your scores from tonight's matchup between Franklin and Edinburgh. Also, we put an invite into head coach Adrian Moss of Franklin to join us, and maybe a player or two from Franklin. So join us next on the postgame show here on Sports Night Indiana.
At Peterman, we are raising the bar for home service.
We host classes nearly every working day,
with thousands of hours of training invested in our field professionals each year.
so you know when Peterman shows up, you're about to receive expert care.
Home ownership is already stressful enough.
So when it comes to peace of mind for your home,
Trust Peterman to get it done.
and for a limited time, get a free furnace from us.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com for details and to schedule.
Simple moments, ordinary experiences. They happen every day. Each one of them small, yet make our lives special. Maintained by a company that cares about you. Everyday moments like these brought to you by Peterman Brothers, where great service runs in the family.
I have lived in Greenwood my entire life. Born and bred, went to Center Grove High School, proud graduate, go Trojans. I enjoy this community. It's my home, it's growing, it has lots to offer, and I'm excited to be a part of it. At Greenwood, we are a full-service bank. We can handle your needs from simple personal accounts, savings accounts for your family, auto loans. If you need to have a mortgage, we can meet that need. Emily Wrigley has been in our office for years and knows the area. Scott Hines is Center Grove. He has lived here his entire life and is fabulous. You're not going to find anybody more local than us.
Back inside the Franklin Gymnasium. Final score of game number 2, 69-48. Franklin over Edinburgh. In game 1 tonight, Whiteland beat Greenwood 70-61. So the county championship tomorrow night. Whiteland against Franklin, 7 o'clock, right back here at Franklin. We'll be here at the live stream right here on Sports Night Indiana. Rick Sauter, you have our scores from game number 2.
I do. For the victorious Franklin Grizzly Cubs, they had 10 players score tonight. They had 3 players in double figures. They were led by senior Trent Hall, who really had a nice second half for sure. He had 4 3-pointers in the second half. Ended up with 16 points. 12 points for Drew Wirtz, who had 8 of those. Got it hot in that first quarter with 8. He ended up with 12. 10 points for Luke Sherry, the other senior starter. 9 points off the bench from Malik Razor, did a really nice job. Had 6 of those in the fourth quarter. 6 points for Cameron Kegley. We had 5 points for Jackson Doddridge. 3 points each for Tony Barnes. We had 3 points for McCoy Bowman. 3 points for David Mercer. A bucket for Derek Johnson. And that would round out scoring for the Grizzly Cubs. For the Edinburgh Lancers, they had 6 players score tonight. 2 players in double figures. They were led by Bailey Totten, a senior guard, at 13 points. Had 7 of those in the fourth quarter. 13 points also for Charlie Roberts, a freshman, who really looked impressive tonight shooting the ball. 6 points for Aiden Swallows. 6 points also for Noah Parkhurst. 6 points for Mason Burton coming off the bench. Got those to 2 threes late. And 4 points for Max Dodson to round out scoring for the Lancers.
So, Rick, just your thoughts tomorrow night. Franklin, Whiteland on paper. After what we saw tonight, got to say, Whiteland's got the advantage, but Franklin on the home court and Coach Moss, you just never know.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, obviously, Whiteland was tested tonight by a good team in Greenwood, and Franklin had a little bit easier go of it here with Edinburgh, so maybe they get a little advantage resting and not playing as much players as Whiteland being intense tonight in that first game. Whiteland doesn't make a big difference, but they had the first game they played tonight, so they get a little more rest, I guess you could say. But overall, I think it should be a good ball game. I mean, Franklin's got some depth. They've got some guys who obviously shot the three-pointer well tonight. They're not going to get those open looks tomorrow with Whiteland's really strong man-to-man defense, but hopefully it'll be a good ball game. I think, as you mentioned, on paper, Whiteland looked really good, and they looked really good in that first game, but they got to play it. And Franklin home court advantage. I'm sure they'll have a big crowd out here tomorrow and fired up to compete on their home court, and should be a good ball game. Look forward to it.
Yeah, it should be a tremendous ball game. County championship, nothing like it. It's going to be tipping off at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll be here with the live stream, and it's been a really good week of basketball, really.
Yeah, great week of basketball, and that's what the county tournament is for. You get to play teams that maybe you don't play all the time during the year. Some of these you see all the time, but some of the others you don't as much, and so it's good to get the county teams together again, and big rivalries close by for everybody to come watch, so you always get good crowds, and been a lot of fun so far to call it.
Rick, on that, I think I'll let you go. I'm going to take another break, and hopefully we can get maybe Coach Moss and possibly a player or two from Franklin to join us here on the post-game show. But I'll take another break, and we'll see if we can hook up with Coach Moss and the Franklin players after the break. And, Rick, we'll see you tomorrow night for the county championship.
Sounds good, Kevin. Looking forward to it.
This is Sports Night Indiana. postgame show at Franklin High School, Sports Night, Indiana. Franklin, nice win over Edinburgh, 69-48. Franklin in the county championship game tomorrow night to take on the Whiteland Warriors. We got Coach Moss with us, a couple of his players as well. We'll first start off with McCoy Bowman, sophomore. Is that right, McCoy? Tell us about your game tonight. A little bit of a slow start, but once you guys got going, you guys played well tonight.
Yes, sir. Just kind of slowed the game down and attacked the gaps and just kicked out and played as a team, moved the ball really well, and just kept our head together and played really well together.
I'll say you guys shot the three really well tonight, maybe about as well as you shot it all season long.
Yes, sir. Just getting paint touches, getting our guys open around the wing, and just working hard in practice and just getting up those shots that we need to hit in these games to help us get the dub.
Also putting a lot of pressure on Edinburgh with the double teaming around the perimeter. Seemed like your defense really paid off tonight.
Yes, sir. It was our game plan the whole night, just to speed them up, because that's what we've seen on film. They don't like to be sped up, and we just did it, and the outcome was what it needed to be.
Also, you're a little short-handed tonight. I noticed a couple of the players not able to play tonight because of maybe injury, but you guys seem to handle things pretty well.
Yes, sir. Just kind of moved past it and worked together and worked what we had to work with, and just used our guys that we needed to use.
McCoy, good job tonight. All the best tomorrow night. Whiteland, that's going to be a tough one. They're a pretty darn good football or basketball team, I should say, but all the best tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Sophomore McCoy Bowman joining us here on the postgame show. We got a few more players from Franklin to join us. Next up, we've got Trent Hall, senior. Big game tonight, 16 points for Trent. Trent, hey, 16 points. Look like 4 threes tonight. Feeling pretty good with the shot tonight.
Yes, sir. You know, I put my work in. I'm going to get my shot off.
Talk about your team effort tonight. You guys shot a lot of threes tonight, hit a lot of threes, and the defense was also really, really good tonight. But talk about your team effort on that three ball tonight.
Well, you know, in practice we work on our threes, and the 2-3 zone, that's what it was giving us. So we were just going to take what the defense gave us, and it worked out tonight.
Also, your pressuring defense seemed to give Edinburgh some problems tonight. You guys doing that trapping defense out front, just making them difficult for them to get into their offense. But just talk about your defensive effort tonight.
Yes, sir. We thought it was going to be easy at first, but we found out it's never easy to beat a varsity team. So we started pushing our Habig, and it kind of just proved to work.
Now you got to respond. You got to come back tomorrow night. Whiteland, very impressive win tonight against Greenwood. Just your thoughts about playing Whiteland in the county championship tomorrow night.
I'm very excited to play them. They're going to be a challenging opponent, but I think we can beat them.
You're going to play them on the home court. How big is it going to have that crowd behind you tomorrow night?
I hope we have all of Franklin behind us and
That's
supporting
right.
us.
You need that sixth man, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Students need to show out tomorrow night. Hey, Trent, good win tonight. All the best to you tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Trent Hall, senior, joined us here on the postgame show, adding with 16 points, 4 3-pointers tonight. Next up, we have Jackson Doddridge, another senior, 5 points tonight for Jackson. And Jackson, tell me about your game tonight and your effort.
Yeah, I feel like defensively we really locked in, and we helped get some stops, make some pressure, make them turn over the ball a little bit, and just ramp the speed up a little bit.
I would say you try to get them a little more hurried with their offense and force them into some turnovers, and that's what you guys did tonight. And well, again, that was a competitive first half, but you guys really did a good job with your defense all night long, and you're able to pull away in that second half. Talk about how important the defense is going to be for you guys tomorrow night against a really good Whiteland team.
Yeah, they were really good offensively today, and we're going to have to do a lot better on the rebounding and boxing out and just getting some rebounds.
Senior year, nothing more special than that opportunity to cut down nets tomorrow night. County championship, playing for a trophy. Just talk about the pride of trying to win that championship for your school, your community, and especially here in your senior year.
Yeah, senior year on the home court, I would love nothing more than it. That's for sure.
Jackson, hey, good job tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jackson Doddridge, another senior, joined us here on the postgame show. And next up, we'll talk to fifth-year head coach Adrian Moss. And Coach, gutty effort tonight. A little bit of a slow start for your team, but once you guys got the defense going, I always felt like defense gets your offense going. But just talk about your overall effort tonight, Coach.
I thought our effort was not great to start the game, and just our traditional man-to-man went to some run and jump stuff to create some energy. It got better from there, flying around. going to take, in my opinion, a lot better effort on the defensive end, rebounding, just playing better than that. We're going to play better than that to win a county championship tomorrow. Kudos to Edinburgh. They did some stuff to slow us down. They made some shots. Took advantage of some of the mistakes we made. They're well coached, a good team, but we're gonna, in my opinion, we got to play a lot better and a lot harder and tougher than we played tonight.
I'll say, Coach, you shot the three well tonight, and you did a lot of pressuring defense on Edinburgh around the 10-second line. But yeah, I think tomorrow night's going to be a much different ball game. Whiteland, they got a lot of depth. They've got a lot of scores. I think it's going to be a challenge for you and your coaching staff to put together a game plan for tomorrow night.
For sure. Very skilled team, very mature team. Got a lot of guys back from that sectional championship team last year. Lost a couple key guys, but very talented team across the board. They have 5 to 7 guys who can all score the ball at a high level. So we have our hands full. We got to come up with a good game plan. We got to execute it and try to go out and get a championship.
Coach, you played most of the game without Tony tonight, but he did come in late. Notice he had the knee sleeve on, and just your
Amari
Thomas.
Thomas.
Is that who? Okay. So just your thoughts about him coming in late.
Amari, he set him down. Just wanted to rest him tonight to be fresh tomorrow. We're down some guys. We're also down 2 starters as well. So missed 2 starters. Plus Amari only played the first 4 minutes of the game. Those are our 3 top scorers right there. So. The 2 other starters are out for tomorrow night too. Amari will play again tomorrow night. I think he'll be rested and ready to go. But yeah, we're a little short-handed, so it's going to take a full effort, coaching-wise and player-wise, to get it done.
Also, Coach, just the importance of having that 6th man with you're on the home court tomorrow night. Sure love to see a big crowd for tomorrow night's county championship.
For sure. I think the building will be rocking. We're pretty good at home, undefeated so far at home. Knock on some wood. Pretty good at home. Usually shoot it pretty well at home. So again, we got to just come out and give a full effort and come up with a good game plan and try to get the dub.
Coach, I think the last time Franklin won the county, I think, was 2014.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I thought it was 10, maybe somewhere around there, 10, 12 years somewhere.
Yeah, I think 2014.
2014, okay.
Now, did you win one when you were?
Yep, I won it my sophomore year. So that would have
year?
been the counties on the later part of the year. So would have been 2005 county. Yep, 2005 county champs.
Coach, thanks for joining us here on the post-game show. Hey, good win tonight. Good luck tomorrow night. Should be a heck of a ball game. A lot of blue tomorrow night, Franklin Whiteland, and should be special. And you know what? Center Grove's been in this county championship 21 years in a row. Isn't that crazy?
And, it feels like it, though.
Yeah.
I've been around for a while, so that sounds about right. So.
And Greenwood took them down on Tuesday, and pretty good teams this year. A lot of good defense.
Sure.
I think Greenwood plays great D, Whiteland, you guys, and I throw Center Grove plays great defense. So a lot of good defensive teams.
Yeah, I mean when I don't see any I guess future NBA players, stuff like that. Right. So you got to get it done. You don't have guys that are just next level Division I guys. You got to get it done on the defensive and rebounding effort. So.
As they say, Coach, defense wins championships.
Yeah, that's what they say, but you got to put that ball in the hole too. So we'll take a little bit of both.
Coach Moss, appreciate you joining us on the post-game show. We'll see you tomorrow night. All the best against Whiteland.
Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Coach Moss of Franklin joining us here on the post-game show. His team winning tonight over Edinburgh, 69-48. They get it done. They'll come back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, to play the Whiteland Warriors in the 2026 Johnson County Championship game. On that, we'll wrap things up from Franklin tonight. Again, repeating the final scores: Whiteland over Greenwood, 70-61. Franklin over Edinburgh, 69-48. Tonight's Johnson County Boys Basketball Tournament coverage was produced by Sports Night Indiana. Our presenting sponsors were Gandolph Financial Services, Habig Injury Law, Gandalf Bats, and Home Bank. Sports Night Indiana's next stream again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, right here from Franklin for the Johnson County Tournament Championship game. Until then, this is Kevin Conrad for Rick Sauter saying good night, everyone, from Franklin High School.